All right. When last we left off,
Put it on the coaster.
It's empty.
our intrepid. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to get his bottle off the table for him. I'm trying to do the man a favor.
I'm good with bottles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, that's a brown bottle. We don't know where that's been.
It's a
Well,
little
where it's
small. We know exactly where it's.
we know exactly where it's been. That's actually a rolling rock.
It's just a bottle. It's going up to the elbow anyway.
Man, I forgot how strong dragon's milk is.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's good.
Last we left off, our adventurers had set forth on the elemental island.
Oh yeah.
They had had a small encounter with some of the island's denizens, some water elementals and a couple of mephits. Boomer had called forth the spirit of his father from the Dad Axe, who had strode forth out of the mists and had pointed out that the party needed to walk the path of the elements in order to find what they were looking for. So we join our party now as they are making their way across the elemental island towards the first portal that was pointed out by the spirit of Boomer's father.
In other words, the DM said, "Please stop trying to get around my plot."
Felix
no,
said he's
you
still
are-
not going up there.
You find yourself on a railroad.
Why are we sitting on this box again?
I wonder, you should probably go through that door. Stop railroading us. Okay, there's a second door. All right, I go through that second door. You walk into a plane of sulfur and die. Would anybody else like to try the second door?
There is a third door.
Yeah. No, wait, first door. Oh, good for you.
Turns out.
No, you guys can. I mean, you can feel free to try and.
Stop.
Well, we're supposed to be going that direction,
Yeah,
right?
we needed to.
We were heading that way. I think Nico's in there somewhere.
Yeah, if you want to give everyone control to me, we can pass the keyboard and mice and.
I'm happy for you to like.
I can also move everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up and go.
That's fine.
So,
You can move me.
did you guys want to try to get up to that
No.
little bit of floating land there?
Hey, does a wizard have the ability to cast the spell fly?
No.
You suck.
I took invisibility.
You're learning from Nico.
Lame.
Smart.
Actually, in his campaign, you need the combo flight and invisibility. Hey, I'm invisible.
Well,
hey, I'm flying.
Nico
Hey, I'm
automatically
gone.
upcast now at 3rd level, so
That's
he
true.
doesn't have to, but he should always target a second person. He will not, but he should.
Nah, he'll target Jeff.
Yeah.
So me, my main dog, Jeff. There you go. You're like, why?
I'm just gonna make Jeff's hands invisible, so that he can't see what he's doing.
We can't see what he's doing.
Yeah, doesn't it say one creature? So like every
Yeah.
part of him is
Right.
a different creature.
Right, just the orc part.
That's right.
That's all. Now you're just being
Just
mean.
like a pelvis spine.
Right.
Is that more terrifying if like a semi
Mhm.
hold together skeleton is just walking like? There's more magic in that. Than
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot going on there. All right. So as you begin to make your way across the elemental plane, the weather is shifting wildly. This island is definitely not stable. Like there's a lot going on here. So you can hear like rain sweeps in, and then it's snowing, and then it's super hot. There's wind almost constantly. You can see around the island there's storm clouds and whatnot that are shifting around. As you sort of proceed forward, you're moving through. Let me snag everybody and bring them up here. And this one.
we just used theater?
Now you can imagine in like 4K.
I say yes, but the Alzheimer's kicking in.
May I have a
Yeah,
meat?
yeah, if meat.
I have another pack of meat. If you...
Oh.
Yeah, she does.
He's not ready until tomorrow.
Also, please tell Neil that we're hurting with a pack of meat. That would be very nice.
Not even his birthday.
Do we have the next birthdays coming up, Ed?
Oh yeah, I guess it is me.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you're older, it's not just your day.
It's true. My wife has actually said the phrase to me, quiet meat, don't talk.
Really?
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and as you guys are sort of you're moving across, you're moving through. The landscape is varying quite a bit as you're moving through. You see forest and parts where it looks like autumn and
Definitely
summer.
can't spider climb on myself.
Okay, you got spider climb on.
Yeah.
And you move into an area that is starting to become kind of rainforesty and jungly. Go ahead and give me survival checks as you move into that area.
A real dice.
I know.
Oh,
No,
I didn't even.
No!
No.
Well,
Hey, there we go.
we're rolling another man's dice, Matt.
Skills, right?
Let's see if it was better for you. I got a 4.
What's up, Doug? Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I also got a 4. What's the chances of that?
I'm a hill.
Did you also get a 4?
I rolled a 3,
Ah!
but I do have a +6 to survival.
Oh, I've got a +5. So
Yeah.
it's German for no.
So yeah,
Guess I got a 21.
Did you get a new one, Ed?
nice.
No, same one I had.
Oh, okay.
Although they're designing a new one that looks really cool.
It's alright. I have the same score as the rest of the team combined.
Sure.
I got a 12.
I got
Okay, maybe
I got
Turns out
5.
sitting on the book is a good thing.
Hey, look, 6.
So he rolled a snake eyes on
Let me see what I
survival.
would have gotten if I stick
I was
to
just
digital.
thinking that. I'll do the same. Oh man, I rolled a 15. I got 21.
I would have done so much better.
You're welcome.
Ooh, sorry about that.
But doesn't that
Sorry,
feel
I
Yeah,
said
so if you guys want to use,
It does.
you guys want to use a dice tower, go ahead.
Can I roll again and use a dice?
Yeah,
tower?
roll again. Use the roll again. Use the dice tower, because you know.
I've never
We all
used a
see
dice
how it
tower
works for
before.
him.
How does it
Yes,
work?
Oh, it
I
sounds
will
great.
also
So,
re-roll
top.
and use the dice tower.
Roll out the bottom.
That gave you a 6. 1.
I've changed my mind about the dice tower.
No.
My God, you're a hill.
Oh, that's okay. 11.
Natural 20!
It's not the
No, RNGesus giveth. and
You need to
taketh
roll with
away.
that one.
Yeah. No, this is forever.
Yeah, clearly that one's no good. You put that one in dice jail.
Yeah.
Did you watch Zebra
Put in my
Shoes
drink.
No.
on the dice, polterdice?
Oh yeah. Oh God, it's so good. It's so funny.
I can't rely on you. You're only for bullshit rolls.
All right. So what is so Boomer? You got that? You got that crit?
Yeah, so like 25.
25. Okay. Yeah. So Boomer, you notice as you.
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so much.
Yeah. Suddenly the filter is peeled off for a little bit, and it's too much information.
what the hell? What's up with Gaston? He just sort of weaved his way up there.
Yeah, he's cool.
I don't even see the code.
Yeah.
Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind.
It's just blonde.
What?
Red.
Yeah.
All right. So Boomer, you're out. We'll
I
put
don't
you out
remember that
front
ending
here.
well.
No.
Well, be not great. All right, so Boomer, you're out in front here.
You're all my imaginary friends.
So Boomer, as you step into this this area of the swamp, it's really humid. You know, there we go. Raise the fog up a little bit.
What fur I have left is just like poof.
Oh yeah, no, it's you're having a real hard hair day here. There we go. So you notice that the mud is bubbling more than sort of other swamps that you've been in, and there's quite a bit more heat coming from the ground. You know, you're kind of down, kind of feeling the ground a little bit. You're like, huh, seems a little bit hot. And you're looking at the mud, and you see it's kind of bubbling up a little bit more than it should, a little more steam than there should be.
Do you tell the party?
Oh yeah. Hey, he's mud. He's hotter than it should be. Another mud. There's bubbles where there shouldn't be bubbles.
That's very interesting, Boomer. Onwards!
Nico's getting thirsty.
Arcana on the mud? 18.
Oh!
On a 2, still getting 18.
It's only a plus 10.
Slacker.
I'm not used to our bonuses and, in real life roles.
Yeah.
So, you, given that the mud is hotter, given what Boomer told you, and now you're looking at it, you're like, oh yeah. You know that there could be some spells that have been cast in this area that could heat things. That there's things that could be done. But given the elementals that you came across, you know that you could also be there could also be fire elementals in the area.
Do they typically go underground?
I don't think it's not like that.
They don't typically go underground, right? Like, so usually like a fire elemental won't do that, but given the elemental chaos that's sort of happening around here and where planes are sort of merging and not, it's very possible that you could have mixtures of things happening. And that the fact that you saw methods in the area tells you that you could have,
It's good to be.
I'll relay to the party of what I think could be.
yeah, given the fact you saw methods, you know that you do have boundaries that are rubbing up against each other.
So what, possibly a earth and fire elemental kind of like
Yeah,
making this mud?
So,
Critical fire elemental.
well, so you know that
People together.
so that magma, like volcanoes and stuff.
Would nature check
This
give us
this
any-
is a union of earth and fire.
Okay.
if I nature check, does that?
Yeah,
give
you
us
mean
any-
extractor.
I don't trust this one. Ooh, plus 9. Plus 9. So
25.
25.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
Jesus.
yeah. So Deb, so Scooby looks at this. You know, using the memories you have of your time in the swamp. You do know that there are areas that can't, like, there's, you know, swamp gases and things, you know, like decaying organic matter that can't have can't cause bubbles, but given the heat and stuff that you're seeing, you know that there can be you know, like geysers and things like that can be very hot in swamps, and you know, that can happen.
Where's the fishbowl?
But
There's only herbs and peas there.
the area that you're looking at around in this area, you don't see anything that would tell you that there are like anything natural that is causing this.
Okay. Does it look like uniform? Does it look like there are any, like, just by looking at the bubbling and stuff, does it look like there are any areas we should avoid? Or
Yeah, you can see that there are areas that look like there's more activity than others.
okay. We should probably avoid the active areas.
You get that,
Really?
Abigail?
Probably.
Get away from the active area.
Yeah, Abigail's eyes are like wide at this point. Like she's, kind of looking. Well, first when she sees Boober, like, kind of, getting down and looking at it, she's like, oh, It's a little bit racist. Like she's looking at it and she's like, oh, he's probably got, some connection to the land. Or, oh, well, he's dwarf, so he's probably gonna taste the mud or whatever. It's a little bit like she doesn't say anything out loud, but like you can tell she's looking at you and like she's expecting you to do like some like
Come up with like some like face paint.
she was,
I love it when you people do that.
yeah. It's there's a lot of that. Like there's, it's a little bit like a little,
Can I roll something to see if Boomer even like? knows?
Yeah, give me insight.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
Oh no.
What
You rolled a 2.
No, man. Yeah. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
The pretty lady with the colorful snake is interested in me. How about that?
Let's see if I notice it.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
hey, do that again for some beats.
Well,
How about some blankets?
Insight.
Ignore
yeah.
the weird flecks of skin and scab. They're
17.
fine.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta like you gotta give it a side eye a little bit, but obviously given your little performance at the circus there, like you're not crusading for social justice.
Well, no, that's what I mean. So I'd like notice her looking, and I'd sort of go and say, "Isn't it amazing, like the beauty of the savage?" Just quietly.
Jack.
We're still linked, Nico.
I'm right here.
Gaston is just sketching.
Yeah.
Right. No. Beauty of the savage. It's a cruel, rough sort of beauty, but you can see it.
So
Are you whispering
I'll
this, Matt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
sketch down his hand, touching the
Isn't
mud.
it beautiful?
with the
Well, I meant
back
like
sack
just to
visible.
her.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like that
back
quiet
back
whisper
sack,
while
yeah,
he's
yeah,
doing his
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
sketch
Yeah,
it
like,
out.
well,
Yeah, well, given the heat, right? It's you got
Sweaty.
yeah.
Booga booga.
Wow.
Just say, there's a 17 for passive catch what he's saying to Abigail.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got like one ear kind of like twitches to the side and like kind of
I'm
hears.
glad everyone could be on the joke.
Yeah. Kind of hears what's
Actually,
going on.
Gaston's missing it.
Yes. Like,
21 passive
Gaston's
perception.
otherwise
Yeah.
distracted.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear it. Like, well, yeah, Skippy hears this and is not amused. Skippy has a flashback to the circus. Yeah, and he's like, I know that memory is real. That's the whole.
Is it?
Yeah.
we only met you at the island.
Reaching for his cell.
Yeah, just come on. Yeah, you're all.
I'm gonna like grab the
9005,
money.
right?
Grab my massive money purse. Be like, no, I do have Nico's money.
Definitely.
Must be real.
Must be real. Yeah. Skippy has to have like physical anchors. No, that happened, right? That happened. I'm touching this. That happened.
Now we understand why she's trying to keep taking all these trophies.
Right? Yeah. Just.
That's the film where the guy writes the note to
She just
himself.
ties him on a grass
Memento. Yeah.
Like, and she goes in order, then this, then this, then this, then that.
Yeah.
Yeah, memento, yeah.
That was a messed up movie.
All right. Glad to know that party's super sensitive.
Does Abigail say anything?
Oh, she's being like sincere. Like she doesn't know that what she's saying is insensitive or in any way. Like she's all yes. It's amazing that with such limited education that they're able to clean so much. I imagine this is why they're so close to the land.
Can I hear her?
Just
Can
'cause
I?
it
I
works.
can see her. Like, can I see their
Hands
hair?
are right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get mad. I'm turning my cloak of billowing into the professor's.
Oh shit.
Limited education, you say?
That's Doctor Limited to you.
Look, Skippy, the pretty lady gave me some beans.
How dare you say he has limited education? Boomer stands up with 3 teeth and 1 crooked eye.
That is a noble creature.
School of Hard Knocks.
Stand there with just a kilt smeared in like his own filth and shit.
Hey, I have no negatives in intelligence.
When we get
No
back to the
positives
boat
either.
room, I'll show her your certificate when we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the blood stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Covered.
Yeah, so Abigail is, she's not like, she doesn't know that what she's saying is, in any way like offensive. She's like genuinely admiring, Boomer's.
She will know.
She's white.
What's up?
She's white, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's from the suburbs.
Actually, it's Abigail Karen. What?
Right, yeah.
Marsha.
Yeah, Abigail Karen privilege staff.
A lot of hyphens in there.
Yeah, a lot of hyphens. Yeah,
But you don't understand. Her best friend is a dwarf.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of my friends is a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All my best servants are dwarves.
Yeah, she's from the Connecticut privilege staffs.
That's right, yeah.
Water Davy and privilege.
The Waterdavian privilege staffs. Yeah. Well, and obviously, like the upper West.
She's not one of those ambient privilege staffs.
Right. All right. So, how would we like to proceed?
I'd like to proceed chatting casually to Abigail.
Right.
Cautiously.
What do the trees
I
look
vote
like?
that we send in Jeff first.
Well, that's
What
Standard
do
operating
the trees look like regular trees?
Well, no, she's, Abigail was writing Jeff. But I guess we're out of
Wow.
swampy.
as far as you can tell, the trees. So it's got a nature check.
Development machine.
Right where you're at,
all
sort of
boner.
sort of at this boundary. Other than the fact that there's like an abrupt boundary between like swampy rainforest and
Forest.
forest. Like, that's a little odd. But the trees look normal. As
I
far
wanna
as you can tell.
Approach a tree like cautiously and like have a feel and see if it does anything, and then I will climb the trees if it.
You just gonna go for the nuts, right?
Yeah.
No, she's gonna feel the wood and check the nuts.
Feel it,
Yeah. So you cautiously feel up the wood.
My brain just
Yeah.
got totally derailed.
Both hands.
Yeah, both
Okay.
hands. Both hands on it.
Baby powder first.
Yeah, baby powder first. You gotta chalk up. Chalk
I'm
up.
just gonna drink.
Yeah, you.
What are we talking
Skippy's,
Skippy's gotta get to work.
Alright.
Yeah.
Baby powder.
Baby powder.
I get paid.
Yeah.
to see if it's a mimic.
Wow.
I laughed, we all laughed, the table laughed.
Forest
Nico and Felix just like,
Yeah, the tree seems perfectly normal.
Okay, and the density of the trees is like okay for me to be able to go from tree to tree.
Oh, to be able to jump
Yeah.
from tree to tree. Yeah, as far as you can tell, yeah, it seems like it's
Flat
fairly-
everything.
Oh, like are the trees dense enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get
So I can't see like beyond.
zoom out just a little bit
Oh, okay.
and sort of rotate that way.
Magic mouth, start
Which
putting
way?
all of
That
your
way?
mind
Yeah,
levels
yeah,
and
perfect.
grab it.
Yeah, so you can get around.
Oh, okay.
So there's like some water.
Yeah.
There's water up there, but yeah, you can get around.
Oh,
those
I would.
trees.
Yeah. So if the trees seem okay, I'm gonna go up into the trees.
Okay, so you're gonna head up. You head up into the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any animals?
What, you hungry?
Uh,
Every animal you've talked to, you've ended up eating.
Are there any animals?
dead eye stutter.
Yeah,
Alright.
there are. So it's interesting that you bring that up. Skippy, go ahead and do a perception check as you climb the tree.
Hey, look, snakes.
Can I use my passive or shall I? No. I'll
Did
do
you
it.
tell us that you speak primordial?
Your passive is a 21.
21
I said that at the end of
hang
the
on.
last fight.
Let me roll.
No, I know. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know if that was in game.
15
Yeah.
plus.
Maybe you
6.
should try talking
Okay,
to
go
Bud.
for 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mud.
Yeah, Skippy, you You notice as you climb up into the trees and you're moving. I'm guessing like
I wanted to talk to my
stealthily, right? You're not playing
Look out, she's
playing the
left.
symbols or anything as you go up the tree.
Not usually.
Right. So you sort of tree frog your way up there, and
I'm not a frog.
it's true.
Yeah, Ed.
You lab experiment your way up there.
Yeah, thank
and,
you.
Why is she licking the tree? Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
I think it's a grung thing.
because it was a middle school science project.
You did what to a middle schooler now?
Steady.
So you make your way up to the tree, and you see up in the trees, you see that there are these orangutan-looking things, these primates, but they have extremely long arms, and their arms seem to be almost snake-like, like they're sort of wrap around the trees.
Prehensile.
Do they
arms.
seem like passive?
What's up?
Do they seem kind of they're not like.
They haven't. Yeah, you can see that they're watching those on the ground. Mostly, they're watching Nico, who has sort of been, sort of striding forward flamboyantly with a feather, bright plumage out of his hat and everything like.
Low hanging fruit in the wind.
Did I see the animals?
No, you. So you're focused. They were up in the trees.
But we're still linked, right?
Yeah.
Can I will tell.
So yeah, you haven't seen you. I will say with your check, you did see signs of animals. Like that's how you know there are animals, and you have seen things that were. Yeah. He's all second harvest. And Abigail goes.
Skippy, let me know.
Yeah, so I would tell the party like, oh, hey guys, there are some kind of orangutan looking things up
Yeah.
here.
Oh, Boomer could make that into like a whole sash if they got those long arms.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because I think
Not just a.
I would like to cast
I call it belt.
speak with animals,
Okay.
but I would like to act out my ritual.
Okay.
All right, so Boomer sees the orangutan long-armed things
Mm-hmm.
and goes, ooh.
oh, Abigail.
Yeah, Nico.
Abigail.
Oh, what's this?
He goes, ooh, chicken go cluck cluck, cow go moo. Cow go woof woof. How about you?
Orangutan got what?
And I cast speak with animals.
Yeah. They are offended.
That's what I do it every time.
I thought you were gonna do the punch monkeys from the Croods.
Oh, what?
Gaston gets all of it down.
Jill.
Nice.
Gestures is like a quick sketch of like the gestures and everything, facial expressions.
Abigail is watching this, and it is doing nothing to like educate her or change her mind about anything that she's seen.
What are you talking about? Like, the dwarf people are a cultured.
I was about to say, he just casts magic. That's something, right?
Well, so to her, right, like that you have. So for her, looking at that, it's a very primitive form of magic, right? That's the lens she's looking at it.
It's just like a conduit for nature.
Right, it's sort of a tribal, yeah. It's a
I
very
also summoned my dad, who's a giant dwarf.
right. Again, that's sort of that ancestral, like tribal magic, where she goes, "Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is that."
better Meta magic.
No, this is that
Magic
inherited.
of the people.
And he slaps his head and grows big.
It's so cute how you think.
And then he
Yeah,
flashlights to shrink.
Right. That's Again, nothing has just like changed her opinion or. All right.
So Boomer can now talk with the long-armed orangutan.
Yes.
Hello!
the animals they look down at you a little bit surprised, right? Like they're kind of like, oh,
Yeah, me over here.
and they respond back to you. There's a series of sounds and gestures and whatnot that they make. And their arms are moving around sort of in this wavy fashion. But you're magically able to perceive this.
They know come
Are you doing the same thing back?
Oh yeah.
So you speak with a little bit of an accent because your arms can't. You have not enough bones in your arms. Like they're not
Too
as.
heavy.
Yeah. That's the first time anyone's ever said that. Yeah, that you didn't have enough bone, right? Like
That's how you guys feel all the time.
like I'm light as a feather over here. Surprised I don't blow away in the wind. So yeah, they talk to you, and surprisingly, they're actually a little condescending to you. Like they're they're kind of like, my, you can talk. Interesting. Well, what are you hairless doing here?
Oh, you do not say hairless to a dwarf. The man's got 2 beards. Sorry, the dwarf's got 2 beards.
Hey, Monkey Man, what's up with the mud bubbling?
They look down at you. I'm surprised you didn't bathe in it yet. He goes, well, guess I'm not surprised you haven't noticed. The island.
I don't hear too well. Come down and talk to me.
It says, I hardly think that's appropriate. You may have noticed that some of the elements have gone a little haywire. The mud is currently being inhabited by a particularly nasty fire elemental. That's why we're up here and not down there.
What?
Look.
What have you picked me up and bring me up there, or what have you come down? My hearing's real bad.
Look, it's trying to speak.
You keep saying things and I don't know what you're saying. You need to come closer.
God, can you imagine the smell? It's bad enough from up here.
How far away are they from me?
They are, so they're up in the trees, like those. So they're. I mean, we get
Is it
back.
40 feet?
20 feet probably.
Are you relaying any of this back to us yet?
Not yet.
They're like 20 feet, so they're sort of 20 feet up.
I jump up.
Yeah, so you
I
leap
get
up.
close. I'm like,
You leap up, and they go, "Oh! Good God, it's like a flea!" And they all kind of like. There's a bunch of like scattering, and they're all very, very threatened by this gesture.
Boomer, what are you
Can
doing?
I make sure I was really close to the one that was talking to me?
Yeah, you kind of walk underneath it. You're I can't hear you, and you're like walking underneath it kind of casually going, and they're like laughing at you because they're really sure that there's no fucking way that you can get up here. And so they're like laughing at they're kind of laughing.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
so
like if the lion gets out of the enclosure.
right, everyone's like ha ha ha, there's no possible way, and all of a sudden, oh shit, we went over the fence. Yeah, so no, like they are absolutely certain that you cannot, and so yeah, you can casually like walk underneath them, like without, yeah, kinda.
Say that to my face.
So yeah, you're able to walk underneath them without causing them to become suspicious or anything like that. Because I mean, they really have a very low opinion of you.
And we all see this, so we're all like, Boomer, what are you starting?
What do they say?
He has that look on his face. Gaston says, don't eat them. Don't eat all of them.
We have food down here!
I'm just gonna. So I was talking to Abigail this whole time, right?
Right.
So I'm just gonna like slowly step behind her a little bit.
Wow. Yeah. yeah. So yeah, you.
Jeff's gonna push you forward.
Yeah. So you.
You're
Yeah.
good
You.
right there.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. So you. So this is what they look like.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay. How
With
big are they?
long, these sort of very long, sort of snake-like
And
limbs.
Are they
body-wise?
medium or large?
That's a big meal.
Are they medium or large?
They're medium.
Okay.
That's been look great as well.
But they would be classed as animals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gaston
So-
puts up a blood shield with thaumaturgy.
You put on a poncho, the splash zone, just there we go.
And when you go to see a Gallagher show,
Right. Yeah. So.
Good way not to date yourself.
Would I know anything about like these are there
I
like
date
a lot
girls.
of them?
What's that?
Are there a lot of them?
There's quite a few. Yeah.
So because I have like relatively good animal handling, could I like
Go handle that
learn
animal.
anything about the way the way we should
we
interact
learned
with
so
them?
much
Yeah. Give
about
me.
you.
Give me an animal handling check. Yeah. So you know that this is likely a family group.
Okay.
No, it's a
Like
lot
you've
of
seen,
trouble.
stuff like this before.
Hey,
Um,
with her animal handling, does she know if they're delicious?
It's a nature check.
Ah, I
I've
gotcha.
got a pretty good nature check.
So you know this is likely a family group. There's probably adolescents and adults, males and females. There's likely a leader, probably the one that we
He's
were
talking,
talking
yeah.
to, that he has jumped up to, and you can tell this is like sort of the largest. It's also kind of the largest one in the group.
Are they yummy Ed on a 19?
So most of the ones, you don't think that the fat content is going to be very high.
So the kids are better. Boom.
An equivalent to a seagull. Are they yummy?
You know what? Seagulls are probably one of the nastiest birds you can eat, considering all the crap they buy.
They have denser bones than the seagull.
That seagull was yummy.
Drown
the
the
bird.
bird. Standards.
Cool.
So yeah, you leap up into the trees where this thing is sort of wrapped around. They kind of scatter to the trees. The largest one is trying to make himself look larger.
Oh, is he?
He just cat poofed all the fur.
Yeah,
That's cute.
and he says to you, he says, "Now, there's no need for this. I hardly think this intrusion is warranted." You guys don't hear him. It's all wiggling arms.
What's he saying, Boomer?
Hey, what? Hey, I just couldn't hear you. Hey, maybe my ears aren't big enough. Flop.
Give me a constitution check
For the tree?
or a constitution saving throw.
God.
Oh man, is this it? Is this the one?
Probably the one. Roll it.
Yeah.
That's definitely the one.
What about a con check for the tree?
That's
Yeah.
12. Plus Boomer's 19.
Yeah. Well, con, yeah, plus 9.
Holy crap, I was
Yeah.
joking.
So yeah, you slap it. You suddenly. So here, let's.
Or is it saving throw or just?
It's a saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
Jeez.
All right. So
This
you.
bonus is almost as high as I can roll.
Alright.
Let's see. So this thing is up here, kind of up in the trees. Boomer jumps up. There we go. Boomer jumps up into said trees.
Probably.
Can I have like
Can you zoom in on Boomer? We can't see him anymore.
either a hand or a foot, some kind of physical contact with the orang?
Where am I
tang?
as well compared to them?
And then
Oh,
Skippy,
he's so little.
you climbed up. I'm guessing sort of these trees,
Yeah, I would have.
like right here,
Uh-huh.
or these ones on the periphery. That's when you saw them. Like you looked across and like, oh, there's business up in those trees. So let's.
Some monkey business.
Yeah, Skippy, you're sort of up there. Across
Okay.
the way. You can kind of see
So
them.
I have a line of sight of them.
Yeah.
Use an inspiration for every fun.
So Boomer.
Oh,
You
no.
can't do this
So,
to a
Boomer,
dad.
so when you slap it, then you get bigger. How much do you weigh?
I weigh a
Don't take
lot.
this from me.
A lot.
A lot. Like, but before that,
Right.
can I have a hand or a foot, some kind of physical contact with said monkey?
Give me an like an unarmed strike, basically.
Ooh, God. So,
Ooh.
I'll just look at what my bonus is, and then I'll roll these fancy real life dice. Oh damn! I got +10. Jesus.
You need it.
I got a 12.
Yeah.
Can it be reckless?
What's up?
Can it be reckless?
You want to leap into the tree and
no.
recklessly grab something with something.
That
Well,
sounds
actually,
right.
This is Boomer.
Wait, is there a
Everything's
not reckless way to do
Yeah.
that?
I'd like to cautiously.
Obviously, leap in the tree and grab this snake like.
You know, I don't see you flickering in the shadows or anything. You're not
Yeah.
disguised as Nico or anything. You're
So can I be reckless?
Yeah, you can do it recklessly.
Alright.
Oh, well.
Fuck me. Yeah. That's a lot.
Okay. Yeah, so you
Boomer
jump
can't
up.
count that high.
You jump up and you manage to grab one of his arms, like 'cause it's sort of wrapped around one of the
a very
trees.
sneaky way of looking at his monitor.
So yeah, you managed to grab hold of one of his arms, and you know, so you jumped up, grab hold of the arms. You're like, I can't hear you. Let me, my hearing's not so good, and you become big. At which point, the tree cannot support the like 1 ton that is you up in the tree.
How strange.
That's weird. I don't know math.
Physics.
And so you fall down.
In a very artistic fashion.
Go ahead and
I'm still holding on to.
yeah, you're still holding on to him. So you're so you start to fall down.
Land on
He is
Stretch
wrapped
Armstrong.
around the tree. Like he has 3 other limbs that are wrapped around the tree.
This is
Not
about.
gonna end well.
He's about to lose a couple of those.
So,
Just the one you're holding on to.
and so yeah, you're holding on to his arm, and you suddenly become like a ton. And you fall. The tree, like the branch, like
We all make
breaks
mistakes.
breaks underneath you, and you fall down. He does not,
All right.
but you still have a hold of him.
Can I feather fall to make this less of an issue?
No.
I think it'll still just
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me
If you tear someone's arm off slowly.
He might let go then, though.
There's no better.
yeah. If you want to cast Featherfall, you can.
To give him a chance to like.
To
Untangle
untangle
his
himself.
other arm, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to cast it on Boomer.
Do I want to?
That's what a sad
I mean, go for it. Yeah. I mean,
You will also
my end goal is him being down there with me. So I mean, if that is a chance to make that happen.
Well, you'll have
Nothing else.
you'll have a quarter of him.
And honestly, I don't really think they're good at trauma treatment. So chances are in a few minutes the blood loss will bring the rest of them down too.
But
Oh, yeah,
how
never
many
mind,
are
this
up
is
here?
D&D, they don't
Huh?
do blood loss.
How many are up? How many are in the trees
I
that we
was
can
19 times. But
see
you know
now?
what? I don't continue losing
That
hit
you
points.
see now?
Fair point.
Or
Or
like-
they all kind of scattered. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like, how many do you think are there that'll?
You think there's probably 12 to 17.
Yeah.
But
Double-edged
if I
sword.
eat him and kill him, then I will be the leader of them.
That's a thing that could happen.
Do we know that that's how they? Like
I
Alpha is
know.
whoever.
We know.
You know what? If he went and killed my dad, you're my dad.
Well,
totally the way
if
it
he
works.
killed and ate your dad.
I am. Your dad is inside me. I am your dad.
Until he shrinks again. My dad's all over there.
You're done for the next 12 hours.
Yeah. So, I mean, do I think that could de-escalate the situation that Boomer's started now?
This is Boomer.
Oh,
There's no such
casting
thing as
Featherfall?
de-escalation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you definitely think it'll save the primate from having one of its limbs ripped off. like that's a fact. Like, you know, yeah, or at least you'll give them a fighting chance of untangling those other things.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
because
guess.
like you've seen, like Boomer. Unless the thing has no bones or has some sort of magical slipperiness, Boomer isn't going to lose his grip. Like
Yeah,
once
he's holding on.
Yeah, once it's latched on there, that arm is coming with Boomer one way or the other. Like that's
let's
how
do
that
that.
works.
Well, I'd see what's going on, so be like, let's try and save the relationship before it goes totally sour.
Yeah, so you cast Featherfall, so Boomer begins to slowly fall. The tree starts to and the thing, its eyes widen in panic. And it quickly sort of untangles its other limbs.
Boomer's
As,
like, I'm sorry, I had a big breakfast.
as it is pulled down, and Boomer and it slowly sort of come down. It's struggling like wildly trying to get away from you.
He's just like,
It's going to make a couple of attacks against you.
alright.
Sorry, I'm having this.
Yeah, it's going to make a couple. It's going to make a couple of attacks against you. Go ahead and
Except he's got
roll.
4 limbs.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me. Or sorry, 2d20. Roll 2d20 for me.
Oh dear.
2 5s?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so 10. So it's slapping you, but it's not really doing any damage. Like just multiple. It's like trying to bite at
It's like,
you.
you don't understand, it was a big breakfast.
Yeah, it's trying to slap at you and bite at you, but it's not really making any sort of headway as you drag both it and you down to the ground. And so you are both now down in the ground amidst sort of the wreckage of limbs and leaves and things that have fallen around.
Which brings Abigail again.
We don't need to fight them, Boomer.
And Abigail goes, "Do you think that they can communicate like that because they're so close?"
I mean, the hair, it's the same colour.
Where's the missing link? Like, there's just one step, right?
I'm gonna kill Abigail.
Hey, good news.
Yeah.
That's 1 more soul.
I think
No, that was already
Already
counted.
counted.
That was already counted. Yeah, that one's earmarked, as they say. Yeah.
Let's at least get the boat in the air.
And so she leans over to you and she goes, "You can always see the reason. They're so just primal, just when they're that close to nature."
So when they're like this, it just brings a tear to my eye. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean it's.
You better not pretzel Abigail.
I mean,
You're gonna
it's
get a
only
Bigby's
5,
hand
but
up your ass.
That's a 19 performance for for
I believe it.
Just like
Yeah.
two of the knuckles on the
Oh, is that
Bigby's
just a whisper?
It's for the tear.
Oh,
the
yeah.
tear,
No, you actually get a tear.
Yeah,
Like
the
that,
natural-
you
the
actually,
natural
the
beauty.
natural beauty. Yeah, you're just like
So
it's
beautiful.
seeing them in their natural habitat. You say you're like, look, I one day hope to see him in his mountain home. To really see, what he's like.
Yeah. Striding free.
Striding free.
Run free from your home now.
So if I walk up to this mess of ape thing and Boomer, like, are they gonna think that I'm hostile, or can I come in and try to?
That ship has sailed.
I still want to.
Yeah, I mean, the other, so I mean, at this point, once they're down there, the other ones are making a horrible racket, up in the trees. Like it's just.
I can fix the face and the teeth.
How flammable is
Fine,
their
I just
fur?
got the spell.
Oh no.
You don't think very because they're sort of they're in a very damp environment, so you can see stuff sort of growing, kind of like sloth almost.
So
Like you
all
can see
those
stuff
missing
growing
teeth,
in it and
missing
whatnot.
nose.
So it's
I
very,
can
it's very
fix all that.
damp, very moist.
I can fix it
So,
too.
when we finally land on the ground,
Yeah.
Can you do it as a
settle
regular,
down,
or does it-
he's done
straight up?
slapping me.
Straight up spell.
Yeah.
I'll ask again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. Reattach stuff. Regrow
So
stuff.
what's up with the bubbling mud?
So he's jerking and trying
Just
to
a
get
little
away from you, and he
Generate
says,
souls.
"It's a fire elemental, you beast! A fire
Over there in
elemental!
the first place.
Unhand me!"
Bring him a little closer.
I mean, it was your fault.
Yeah, but for 500 gold, I can not the teeth. And no, the nose was
The
not my
nose?
fault. You cut it back off.
Are you
I attached it.
It was your totally guess.
the leader of this
I was
tribe?
trying to clear up your
Yes,
reason.
yes, I am the leader.
How do you
Actually,
decide
his
who's
mustache of
leader?
the holy was burning his face to the end.
Well,
You're
Actually,
We have a society that's
Just my bird.
based on knowledge, and those that are eldest
I
in
eat
the
him.
tribe.
oh my god.
All right, go ahead and give me.
No.
Yeah, so I mean, he's pretty. You're gonna have to do it like you're gonna have to do like a spaghetti action to get because his like arms are long.
Start with the head.
Yeah, so you go ahead and
Do the
you-
whole Ozzy
go
Osbourne.
ahead and give me an attack roll.
You know,
to
Have you ever
to stuff
talked,
him in his mouth.
use speak with animals without eating it at the end? Or is this like part of the ritual as you talk to them?
Imagine one of the other
I don't
orangutans like trying to
understand.
pull the one back out. You're like, when you know, you like swallow a piece of
Oh, no.
spaghetti.
Right, yeah, yeah.
So unarmed strike,
He will be afterwards.
reckless.
Yeah.
Huh?
You look
11.
harmless enough.
So, 22.
Yeah, so it tries to, like, all of its limbs are trying to keep itself out of your mouth. Like, it's these long arms, like one of them snakes around your neck. It's like, you're seeing that poster of the frog choking the bird so that it doesn't get swallowed.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
also saw that video of that guy trying to eat that like squid
Octopus.
or octopus. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, it's just arms out everywhere, or trying to not get swallowed, and you just stuff it into your mouth, like you just and you open up your mouth, and
He's
it's
sketching
like
this as well.
Actually, no. Gaston freezes and actually says, "What the hell?" Because Gaston's seen you do like the small animals before, but never a full-on medium-sized primate. He's like,
But I'm
What?
bigger now.
Yeah.
"What?"
So
yeah.
fair game.
I just
Okay.
feel like, oh,
Yeah.
God.
This is a brand new experience for Gaston. He really appreciates this. He has never before seen or heard anything like this.
Well,
This is amazing.
I'm happy to give this.
What happens if you eat a medium-sized creature and then
I've
shrink?
done that before.
You
Yeah.
shit a lot.
Okay. Okay.
A werewolf.
What was on the
Oh,
inside?
that was before my
That
time.
was the
Yeah.
outside.
He only ate half the werewolf.
I mean, this is why Boomer has learned to choose.
Have you learned?
His gums are just so calloused.
Yeah, just.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, so you stuff it into your mouth and you begin to chew.
All right.
Go and give me a strength athletics check to continue to push this thing into your mouth against its flailing and fighting.
I have advantage, so
Yeah.
14.
So
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me there.
20, 24.
Or a d20 for me
One.
there. Yep. Turns out you've already bitten into it. So mostly the flailing and slapping are just spasms that are happening, and the onlooking primate family group up in the trees have gone silent, like completely silent, except for the wailing of a few of the children that are up in the. One in particular seems to be going insane, and one of the ones you recognize as female is holding it back, is holding the child back, as you devour.
Can I shoo them away with the staffs? Try or throw sticks and shit? Try to get them out of here now? Go away.
You're a wizard. Use your magic.
else?
You have prestidigitation.
No, I don't.
You don't have prestidigitation?
No.
That's basic. That's fucking Wizard 101.
No.
It's a waste of a spell.
Wait a second. I'm I'm a cleric, and
It's-
I got the cleric version of it.
Yeah, it's the one that lets you do wizard shit like this.
No,
Can I wave a stick at it? Jesus Christ, dude.
It's a terrible looking staff. They're monkeys.
Imagine Abigail's face if she sees you doing that.
So I
Abigail is suddenly very
slurp
disappointed
down
in you.
the long appendages.
Yeah.
I yell out.
Gaston's very happy he has his ladder shield up.
Right.
Boomer yells out, "I am now your new chief."
They scatter. They
Wait,
absolutely fucking just take
No,
off. They
come
swing
here,
through
I'll
the
eat
trees
you.
And they
I'll
fucking.
hunt you down and devour every one of you.
Just like
Gaston
your chief
actually
would.
drops his inkwell off the edge of the book in shock, like with that statement.
Well, it's in monkey.
Oh, okay, then Gaston's fine because he doesn't understand the damn thing you say anyway.
Good guess.
Good guys.
So Boomer then
I'll lean over to Abigail and say, now he feels like he has the soul of the
She looks at you and nods sagely.
Boomer will.
Let's not put fucking grits in that shit, man.
Nigga's like, well, you should collect some of their artwork for safekeeping.
They're only going to ruin it.
Yeah, they're all gonna
They're
ruin
not
it.
trusted with their own creations.
Boomer will
And make sure you don't pay for it.
walk over to the group and
Naturally.
there's a fire
Actually,
elemental
make them pay to see it.
somewhere
there's
in
stuff like that
the mud, I
presenting.
think.
When as you're saying this, you give a small belt and a little bit of orange fur kind of puffs out.
Ah!
Not just like holding.
A verb.
Yeah, so Boomer now tells you there's a fire elemental probably hiding in the mud.
Did you
Feels
get
like the
that
sort of
because you
thing-
ate it?
Yeah.
See,
How does that even work?
he's become one with the land.
Insight.
Yeah.
Well, he keeps getting all this
Uh,
information. Every time he eats something, he turns it around and
You're
tells
like-
us stuff.
Yeah, you're all, fuck, maybe it's true.
Well, Gaston's seen some very weird stuff over the years.
24.
This is
So,
believable.
imagine how much I would know if I ate you.
You know a lot, actually. Gaston goes up.
yeah.
I forgot to memorize my word. That word that makes me just teleport someplace. I
Yeah, but you
Did
probably
try to
you
write.
probably get syphilis.
cheated.
to be super fair.
I did. I did memorize a word of recall.
Oh, that's good. You feel so lonely.
The one that takes you back to Asgard.
I saw him
Yeah.
today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he swung by the gallery.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. He's doing good. Yeah. They had him
Wait, was
upstairs.
he
Him and
outside
yeah.
on a bench?
His pants on.
Swung by the gallery, did he?
Swing low.
Yeah. Cool, man.
I had no way.
Him, his son, and his wife swung by and paid us a visit.
Oh, right on.
That was nice.
How's he doing?
Doing good.
Good. Yeah, good.
Hey,
Yeah.
us, that's it.
If no one ends up buying the seahorse that I did, because he was complimenting me and they were talking about how much they liked that one, I might give it to him for Christmas.
Oh,
Nice, man. That's super cool.
Yeah, you did an absolutely fantastic job on that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we should take that and put it in the British Museum.
Yeah, you're only gonna break this.
Yeah, that's the one that my daughter thought was the most awesome. Was
Oh,
the
nice.
seahorse.
Nice. That's the one I had. Like I literally like raged over. I
You
was
were
getting
making that one during a game.
Yeah.
I was getting frustrated with it.
Right.
I was like, fuck this one. I decided like it's gonna be red because I'm pissed off. Yeah. So and I named it boiling because I was mad. So
I thought you named it because you were hungry.
yeah.
Just saying.
It's cool. I ate a monkey.
Add that to your list.
Yeah.
It's not just a monkey either, really.
Right. It's a special monkey, and so therefore it's a special dish.
Head of the family unit.
It's got more of a soul than Sticky, though.
Oh,
Wow.
you went there.
Sing the bones.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, that's the problem. Souls don't belong in bones.
What?
No.
Hopefully it doesn't.
That's not what my mom told me.
When did she tell you that?
Wait, your mom hasn't told you that?
Well, I'm surprised your mom was able to say anything around my
Oh,
sorry.
inspiration for the DM.
You know, we could like just get over the table now.
Hey man, don't underestimate the overweight, fat, middle-aged white man who's completely out of shape.
Everyone always does. And they're usually right.
Just like the American taste, it's never impossible to underestimate.
It's usually not an underestimate. It's a correct estimate.
Even when you try to underestimate us, you still overestimate us.
However low you go, we can go low.
Oh, you thought that was bad? Check our politics out.
Not physically lower because our backs are bad. No, but you know, metaphorically.
Low like our cholesterol, JK.
It's only actually our cholesterol is really low. It's just that our tests that test for cholesterol are really bad.
Oh, miscalibrated.
Yes.
3 degrees.
About 3 degrees off.
All right.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
About
Yeah.
6 months too late, I heard.
Hey, to be fair, can you put the knife
There's 3 in there. Which one first?
my poor spleen.
All right. So you see a fire up. So you know that there's.
You ate the monkey.
Really?
I mean, no one's really surprised.
Yeah. I mean,
Honestly, as soon as
This
you
is the
said
first
I
time
was
you're
going to
playing
cast Speak of Animals, I was like, oh no. Because this is the 3rd or 4th one that you've eaten after talking with since Gaston's been here. I've never seen you
I
successfully
think the seagull was my first one actually. This is the
Yeah,
with an
there'll be
animal.
more.
At least you didn't eat the horse.
Wait, you spoke with an animal, the horse?
Yeah, that horse was an asshole.
You realize who the DM is.
Oh,
He was kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
why every animal here hates art. Every animal we come across is a severe art critic. I mean, not just of like a particular piece, but the entire culture.
That's really weird.
You'd think animals would be like, have such a strong opinion about something like that.
And then he keeps confusing me about particle physics. I mean, like, what the hell?
I don't understand why every single one of them like just weaves in something about atomic structure. Doesn't even make any sense.
Honestly, atomic structure doesn't. There's a reason I barely passed PChem. The math killed me.
So I ate the monkey.
Yeah, the monkey's dead. You know that there is you did not become their chief.
Unfortunately. Could I have at least rolled like a performance
No.
or persuasion?
Hold on, somebody
It's a
ate your dad.
-1. I could roll it at disadvantage.
No.
I ate their chief.
That's
I-
not how their that's not how their
I
societal
asserted
structure
my
works.
dominance like tenfold.
That's not how their structure works.
I don't give a fuck.
That's how the structure works now. Because I'm fucking cheap.
You guys say it that way.
I am so alpha, I ate their alpha.
Alpha Prime.
No. That's not how it works.
Hold on, let me
That's
think
not how
about
any
it.
of this works.
No.
His brain is in my belly, so therefore I'm twice as smart.
Oh, that's actually a very logical argument.
Yeah.
No.
It's a wrong one, but it's logical.
Yeah, I mean, you do lead a small flock of seagulls, but like, but not these. Not how that works.
Just to recap, we've been playing for 2 hours. We made it like 100 yards and eaten an orangutan.
One of the
We go
indigenous.
at an hour and 6.5 minutes.
You know, fine dining.
See, this is why. Wow, how come we don't level more?
Sorry.
No need to apologize. I just want
No,
some salt.
I was just like orangutan.
I am it.
I didn't think you were hungry
Yeah,
anymore.
you're cheating now.
Yeah.
I mean, Dad actually agrees with you, right? Dad actually was like, well, of course, like, this seems great. You ate
Yeah.
their leader,
Yeah, like if I ate you,
Right.
when you were in your prime,
right?
I would be leader.
You would be leader. Like, that's how that works.
I drink your milkshake.
Yeah,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
yeah. Beat him up with a bowling pin and just. Yeah, you explain it to him, after you ate him, so you can't explain a lot to him. But you're like yelling this at the retreating
Right, like
as they like flee through
Yeah,
the trees.
like I tell my dad, like right, like you ate grandpa.
Right. Yeah, oh yeah. No, he's like, yeah, that's how I became the leader of the Axe Skull clan.
Wait, really?
Now it is.
That's how it works. That's how the Axe Skull clan works, is you had to not only defeat them in combat, you had to consume their flesh.
That explains a lot about the mental issues.
The shiny crab. What about your grandma? I hate my grandma. She was enormous.
Wait, I have a question. Are Jacob and Kleinsfilter part of your clan?
Where?
I am the pride of the clan.
Yeah, that's how it works now in the Axe Skull clan.
Nice.
That's
I'm down
how.
with it.
Yeah, that's how you.
I've never seen a dwarven brain that looks this much like Swiss cheese before.
Right.
Normally,
Right. It just so happened that Boomer wanted to start with the soul first. Dad. So I mean, I
Wait,
guess.
did you actually eat your dad?
No. I didn't get a chance to.
Didn't get a
Why are you
chance.
so mad at me?
Yeah,
Didn't get a chance.
No wonder you're not running your clan.
they're all dead.
Just because you didn't eat your dad. If you'd eaten your dad, everything would have been fine.
If you'd eaten, could have avoided all of this
Well, I mean,
unpleasant.
Yeah. So yeah.
Like I said, I had a big breakfast.
So we're all admiring him with
Yeah, the party has gone quiet. Like that's you just stuffed a semi-intelligent,
if somewhat condescending.
if somewhat condescending, but you guys didn't know about the condescension.
No, Abigail and I are just like marveling.
Yeah, you guys were like way more condescending than.
But if Boomer
the
looks
gorilla.
open to us, he'll see us like admiring.
Oh yeah, no, he looks and you see, there's a lot of like
Sort of nodding
encouraging
and, like-
smiles. Yeah, there's a lot of like, oh yeah,
Yeah, Boomer sees this and gives like a toothy grin with a orangutan finger hanging out of his
Right.
teeth, like, yeah, I'm the chief now.
You are, Chief.
Yep,
Good job.
yep, you call me chief now.
No.
All right.
Where's the rest of the clan?
Yeah, they're
Are they like
they're gonna
are they-
do some.
They're scouting for
Yeah,
us?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I told them to do it in orangutan.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Cool. That's like,
Yep.
Yeah, Abigail.
I did.
Legit.
It's not impressed.
Yeah, Abigail.
Alright.
Abigail.
13?
Yeah, sounds like.
Yeah.
I got a 31 on my insight check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You just saw him tear an orangutan out of the tree and eat it. Are you really going to call him out on that?
I was not going to call him out, but he knows he's lying.
Gaston just a very small shake of his head, not enough to actually move his helmet.
Right.
More than a shake of his eyes.
Makes a quick note to himself.
There's
This
a teenage
is
eye
what
roll.
happened now.
Never become chief.
Gaston just realizes like his relative bite-sizedness. He's
I was about to say, Gaston's half the size of that orangutan.
right. Yeah, he's all. Yeah,
Gaston's not that much bigger than a seagull.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's all. Oh yeah, man. Clearly, you're the chief.
Please don't speak with animal meat.
Right.
Next time I see Boomer turn and cat speak with animal, I'm like, full move.
So, yeah, you're welcome, guys.
We are avoiding where we think the fire elemental is.
Yeah.
Okay, Boomer, lead on. You're the local tribe leader now. You know where we're going.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go around the mud.
Around the mud. Smart.
That's why you're the leader.
I have never thought of
Skippy's just in the trees like.
Does it look easily scalable for us in the trees?
No.
Not super. No, not super. I mean,
Talking about
you
stupid.
have a climbing speed, so you could it turns out cats can climb trees.
I can climb trees.
that. I can walk up a tree.
Yeah, so you can climb a tree, you can walk up a
You
tree,
can knock
Abigail would have a
trees
tough time, you can fly.
Why is this a problem?
Climbing trees, like
Yeah, you can kind of walk through
along the
trees.
ground.
Ish, like you can't really climb up trees at this point. Like it's not really your.
You know,
Just keep climbing and just keep going into the mud. Like it's all still on the ground. Just all of a sudden, just leaves around you. You're like,
I climbed a tree.
Tree.
Wow, the mud is rising.
Like climb faster, guys. The mud is rising.
It's a short tree.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it wouldn't.
Alright.
Yeah.
you get taller when you become chief.
Yeah.
Must be.
I'm gonna have a weird poop tomorrow.
Okay, walk around the mud. Got it.
All right. So go ahead and give me stealth checks as you try to skirt around them.
Oh, you got it.
Boomer, you're at disadvantage as you are seismically impacted.
I'm a flying chandelier.
Yeah, you're fine. It turns out you're fine. Like,
That's
and
13
you
for me
you're up in the tree, so you're
Okay.
fine as well.
I'm stealthy.
and an
That's
11
like
for
'cause I
Jeff.
rolled a relatively
Uh-huh.
good stealth check.
Against any stealth check, visually checking, Gaston fails. Against all the seismic stealth checks,
You sure it's not advantage?
I am certain of this.
Because one was a 20, the other was a 4.
I see.
But with my stealth and my mighty +1, that's a 5.
19.
Uh-huh.
And
So
with
he's
that,
still
with that roll,
befriended.
I'll be keeping away from Boomer.
I imagine Boomer having just eaten a giant ape is probably not the most stealthy.
And Abigail
Maybe.
rolled
my dummy.
Abigail rolled a 2.
Oh.
Abigail.
Yeah, she should have been writing Jeff.
She's a liability.
Oh, is she still writing Jeff?
I said she should have been.
Oh, yeah, I think she was talking to Nico. She had climbed down to watch this whole David Attenborough special
Yeah.
unfold
Her
before.
privilege is pretty loud.
Yeah. She's like, why should I walk softly?
I pay my taxes.
I'm Abigail.
I want to see your manager.
Right, I'm Abigail of care and privilege staff. Like, so you guys begin to. Boomer's like walk around the mud as he as he's like walking and
Can I
leaving
help?
massive
Can I help
footprints.
Abigail?
Oh no. Sorry.
With stealth?
Can you help her?
Can I give her
Some pointers.
a step, I'll see her clomping along.
Right.
Like, no,
Hey,
no.
I'm gonna give her a
I
certificate.
was making a move like a girl.
Oh.
Felix has no idea what's going on, so it's fine.
It's a
He's
long
blind
boat
and
It's a long boat ride and you sweat when you sleep.
no concern.
You can give her, so she can roll at advantage. So let me roll another one here. As you're giving her pointers. There you go. So yeah, so
Pointers. I've
Does
never
she
heard
have a
called that.
plus?
Yeah.
she's got a +1, so she's got 12.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, so she's actually walking fairly small, especially compared to old
Thumper.
yeah.
New
Chief,
chief
yeah.
over here.
Yeah, new chief. Like a new chief Leadfoot. So yeah, you're clomping through the mud there. You try to go around the bubbling area, and you do avoid the bubbling portion of it, but you're walking. And you're kind of
It weighs a ton.
yeah, you literally weigh a ton, and you're pushing trees out of the way. You got your boots on, right? Your boots of jumping and striding. Yeah. I'm gonna say, are you barefoot? But yeah, you're not.
He's squeezed into those boots.
He's not like me. Yeah. Sir, I don't think you're a size 7. I'm a size 7. So yeah, you go clomping around. The rest of you, who I'm guessing, you probably told Abigail, you're gonna want to give him a little bit of space.
Well, I wouldn't have been doing it directly. I've been just wait now. And I'll be showing her where to place her feet and looking up to make sure Boomer's got far enough away for now step forward.
Trust me, you can walk forward clanging a bucket and no one will notice you. All right, so Boomer, Boomer, you walk forward into you're sort of into the jungle here. The rest of you, as Boomer strides forward, notice the mud that was sort of bubbling. You notice it begin to swirl a little bit, and you see the bubbling part of the mud starts to move towards where Boomer's at.
I'll call it out.
Yeah, Gaston's all, hey!
Boomer, look to your left. Your other left.
Do the thing with that. Oh no, you can't read.
Abigail goes,
To the port. Look to the port. He pulls out the wine.
Where was he keeping that in the kilt?
We got the certificate. I mean,
it's not chilled.
Why are you so warm?
So yeah, Boomer, you guys get up to about
I think
here
it's court.
as he's moving through the trees.
Yeah.
half a second too early.
So close.
So close.
Then he pulls
I'm
it
gonna
out.
pay myself $20.
Pulls it out and he's now all right, let's move people up. Go.
It's not radioactive. Oh, that's Boomer.
Grab you out.
Don't worry about it. He'll get
This
him.
music sounds way too cheerful for.
Oh, sorry. We can fix that.
Oh
yeah.
I wonder what we do.
Oh, impending doom.
I am the wizard now.
Did you just eat Felix?
Catch
I can cast open doors. I can cast counter spell.
I can cast Death Cloud.
Sinking
Skippy, you stay up in
cloud.
the trees.
Yeah.
I hope Felix would put up more of a fight than the
If I
orangutan.
see anything from my,
I was about to say your
Viewpoint.
lightning jump, but
I will tell the rest of them.
Alright, next battle royale, I'm eating you all.
Maybe not Abigail.
Maybe not Abigail. Fuck her.
What's an animal you would eat whole in one gulp?
In real life?
Gaston.
Without chewing.
Without chewing in real life?
Sure.
Wait, sure?
Mouse.
Polymorph into a goldfish and then explode in your stomach.
Oh, you're asking Boomer or Matt? Like,
Yes.
it was probably a fish of some kind.
Yeah. The goldfish thing was not a comfortable experience.
I'll drop you. Oh, there you are.
The mealworms is way better.
Something without.
So you guys are still sort of hanging back into this area here. Nick, as
Most fish
Boomer goes,
Right, most fish.
Boomer goes striding forward.
Gaston is floating above Boomer, by the way.
Okay.
Direction.
Without read. With.
I'm like 15 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Right.
So out of the,
I
so
always
you
fall
see
forward, just
the area over
death
here that was sort of bubbling.
Safety
It moves towards it,
Don't
and then
tell them
up
to take
out
damage.
of the mud,
I don't got
Um,
healing.
this very large, like fireworm-looking thing comes up out of the mud, and it's glowing, and you can see like cracks in it. It looks like molten rock. Like its skin looks like it's formed out of molten rock.
Can we talk to it?
No,
Talking to it,
speak
Boomer.
with Animal Boomer.
I'm full.
Do I smell the spice melange?
Mm.
No, it smells a lot like sulfur.
Boomer.
It's Boomer, right?
Felix just lifts his arm. Huh.
Turns out,
It's using my deodorant.
I just say, yeah, between Boomer's ass and Felix's everything.
We got a stinky group.
Gaston, I think, is the only one who wears perfume.
there we go. So this thing pops up, and it's all fiery and whatnot.
Ah, damn it! It had to be delicious looking.
Yeah, it's this big sort of fiery salamander worm thing. And Boomer, you can feel when this thing pops up, like there's some intense heat coming off of it.
All right. Well,
Try and talk to it.
So is
Gaston.
Gaston like nearly eye level with this thing?
Yeah, when this thing it like rears up out of the mud, you go, ho, 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 ha, ha.
Don't speak with animal with me. Don't speak with animal with me.
if you're gonna talk with it, you better.
Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, all right.
19.
13.
I'm gonna. Oh, I get to roll it, man.
I don't want to go first.
Excellent.
Oh shit,
I'm taking that 15.
Ooh,
I can't
better
just,
than normal.
I can't just look at this and see it visually. All right, Nico, what'd you have?
14.
That's pretty good.
Did you roll a 4?
6.
Rolled a 6. I rolled higher than you, and I still go after.
I have a +8.
That's pretty good.
I have a +2.
What's initiative on? Like it's on.
Dex.
Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Let's see.
My dex is 18.
And you get that double because of your roll bullshit.
Very bullshit.
I missed that.
Mm.
All right, so Nico, you had what? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Felix?
19.
Whoa. Boomer.
15.
Correct. Gaston?
I'm 9.
Alright. Skippy?
16.
Oh yeah, all you double digits, fine. Take your large person privilege with you. What about
Abigail.
Abigail? I'm about to say Andrea, that's the wrong word.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. We got a +1 for that.
5.
I also got a 5.
Wow. 5 it is.
He was
What
meant
did
to
I
Can
be.
we add them together?
Why, you want to go
Yeah.
faster? You want to just add that big person advantage?
No.
She was concentrating on her like
Screw the little
stealthy-
guy? Fine. No, that's
concentrating
fine.
on her stealthy movement to be
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, taking in what Nico said. She's trying to, move through. Not realizing, of course, that Nico doesn't really have a whole lot in the way of, nature craft. In the city,
Oh, yeah, no,
in the
it's-
city, he's pretty badass. But, you're like, oh, yeah, you're like a shuffle step type of thing.
Oh, you're pretty lightweight. Step on the sticks to stay out of the mud.
just stick close to the wall. What wall? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we stick close to the wall. You're like, yeah, it's just you trying to find a corner, out in the woods. Just like, what the fuck is he doing?
Why is it all circles? Stupid nature.
At least it's not all X.
So what we say that she was level 9, Abigail?
Yeah, something like that.
Level 19.
I think level 19 she might have it might have been Felix giving his soul to the devil.
Yeah. She's like, oh no, take him.
I don't want to. What did this thing roll?
Huh?
What did it roll for initiative?
I'm finding out.
Okay.
What's the theory behind that, Matt? Other than it takes longer to drink the drink.
Oh.
It got a 4.
Wow.
Roll.
And it's definitely
Yeah, I
like
can't tell
wants
you right
to eat
now.
us.
Oh, yeah, you don't think
This is an imperial stout.
you don't
This
think
is
that
good.
it's
I have the campfire one.
Oh,
It's
nice.
nice.
you don't think that it's looking to negotiate. It's so I mean
It's a little bit of a
you're looking at like it's something elemental.
I like Imperial
Yeah,
Stout.
it's not. So I
At
mean
least
it's
the ones I've
got that sort of alien sort of mindset.
What percentage is it?
Do I know it? Have I seen this before or anything, or have any clue on what? Like it's not actions, but it's mentality or anything. Like what? Similar to the elementals.
Oh.
So you know that
Nice.
like fire
Okay.
elementals typically are fairly aggressive. They mostly just want to burn stuff. It's kind of their deal.
9%.
Mm-hmm.
So if we weren't here, they might just like move on.
Oh yeah, like if you weren't
I mean,
there,
it's
like
not
it
a
would likely
dragon
just sort of go back to where
I'm saving that for later.
I already have that.
go back where like just sort of go back into the mud. Like it's there's nothing like
Doesn't
there
have a
for it to-
motive.
yeah, there's nothing for it to burn. Like it's not going to look for you.
Okay, is it based on movement or just sight?
Decisions based on movement.
It is.
Actually, Nico will say that to Abigail. She's good.
Wait, so you can
Vision is
tell.
based on
So you can seeing that
That's awesome.
that Boomer triggered it by his steps. You know that it probably has some sort of tremor sense.
Okay.
Like it can probably feel the ground. Like it can feel the vibrations of the ground since it came. It
Nico
went.
was right.
It went straight for Boomer.
Mm.
So I
Can
don't
I
think
make a
that
little,
us
like,
all being
something?
invisible
Right.
I can do.
would be.
What's that?
I don't think that being invisible would help us get by this thing that much.
Probably not, since it can feel the ground. Like I mean, to be fair though, like a lot of you are practically invisible as long as
Yeah.
Right.
old Stompy McGee is walking around. Are just walking around.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's just get up and cast a haste on Mr.
Stomping
Boomer
McGee.
here.
Oh, thank you.
That'll make
Feel
it
bad. I
better.
didn't get you anything.
Don't eat me.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's gonna be my battle cry.
Don't eat me. Don't eat me. All right, so Boomer, you're putting haste on Boomer.
Yes, and I need
Boomer
to
will.
step up to there.
What color do we want haste to be? Yellow, red.
Sure,
Red
like
one's
Yellow
got
is good.
Red one's
yellow
got
like
faster.
lightning.
Like lightning, like.
Yeah, but red means he's raged.
Red
Oh,
one's
Yeah, red is
faster.
Red is rage.
Yeah.
Yellow.
I don't think red shift means faster.
It does if you're behind it.
Well, that's
Which
what.
would be.
Then it
That's
should
what
be
the light
blue
means
then,
when
I
you're in traffic, right? You know, red
Red
means
goes
go,
fast.
go more.
I did know
Yeah.
orcs knew physics, that's what the red shift was that made their vehicles go faster.
It's red because like you're behind it because they're faster than you. That's why it's red shift. See?
No.
If the orcs believe it enough, that's what fucking happens.
If you're in front of them, then they would look blue. Because you're behind
That's what I'm
them.
saying. Like Boomer's always coming for you, so it should be blue shifted.
No, if we're on his team, so he's always going the other way.
Okay.
And we were spending a lot of time going, what are you doing?
All right, so Boomer, you are hasted.
And then Jeff's gonna be like, oh shit. Man, he's gonna make a shoot.
Okay.
He's not gonna hit.
All right.
He's not gonna hit Boomer, but he's not gonna hit shit.
Hey look, he even missed the trees.
At least you didn't hit Boomer.
It's the trees in the forest.
That's my turn.
All right.
That's how you fly, is you jump at the ground and miss.
Yeah.
Skippy can do that.
Wow.
Try my best.
Shots misfired.
You shouldn't hang around Boomer really.
That's why I'm usually like 15
Okay.
feet up.
All right.
Still.
Skippy, you are up.
Where am I actually?
Skippy, you are in the trees over here. You were trying to like be cool.
I'm within 150 feet, I guess.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
yes. Most of the map is within that.
Excellent. Then I will take.
You are within 70 feet, 75 feet.
Okay, I'll just take 3 regular
Okay.
attacks.
Go ahead and give me some attack rolls.
They are my attack rolls are. Can I just roll 3?
Yeah.
Where is another d20? Here. Okay.
Not that one.
So plus 10, so 22, 26, and 23.
Hits.
Nice.
Good lord.
Where'd you go from that?
Rapid fire.
It's really bad that I miss so
Oh.
often.
Down the hall.
Yeah,
and it's the
always.
room with the
Um,
toilet.
I'm concerned that both of you are going.
He needs that hand.
Which one is a d8? That one.
You want the 8 sides.
Thanks,
Tendinitis.
Fucker.
But I'm just trying to help out. That's all I hear. By definition.
Okay.
No, it was trying to help.
Yeah. Which is the d8, the one with 8 sides. I can't do maths.
Is that not right?
16 plus 15 is 31.
31. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I will below the cloak and hide.
Does it have to make poison saves?
Oh yeah, it does. Thank you.
Same side.
Same team.
Con 14. No, con 12, I think.
Okay.
How do you raise that?
I don't think I can.
That one, the growing one, you don't.
No.
It's just, it is what it is.
Con 12, yeah.
Con 12.
You know, maybe we can get you some herbs to eat.
Yeah?
Alright. First one,
Wouldn't turn them down.
19. Second one,
Try it once.
11. And third one, 13.
Ooh.
So failed one.
Failed one. I need to roll a d4.
No problem.
I don't see any over
There.
Looks like half a D8.
I need to roll two of them.
There you go. A few more.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
4 and a 2.
6. Extra.
Nice. How are your folks doing?
They're doing okay. Yeah, I think they're kind of hanging in there, basically. It's not a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of trying to tough out their all their various medical issues on their own at the moment.
Oh. That's usually the best way to do it.
Don't
Yeah.
come see me. You take care of it. You're an adult.
Yeah.
Boomer.
Love you, Dad.
Oh! Boomer will get mad and use
Yeah, I'm hiding, by the way.
Yeah.
rage.
No, yeah. Your cloak looks like leaves now.
Professor leaves. Well
And,
educated.
Professorial leaves.
Yeah.
Do they?
Smart leaves.
I was like, do all those leaves have caps?
Oh, Boomer. You
They're
will
like
take.
little scrolls.
Are you raging?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna. So, you as you are close to this thing, you're taking a little bit of fire damage.
Okay. Do I do it at the beginning of my turn or end of my turn?
Beginning.
Okay.
So if you begin your turn within 10 feet of this thing.
What comes first, me raging or?
Oh, you can rage.
Okay.
That's fine.
How much damage
What
do I
came
take?
first, the rage or the bird?
9. So 4.
You got it. Alright, I will do 8 temporary hit points so I have or I mean not temporary, but
Actual.
They're all
Hit dice.
hit dice. That
They're all temporary.
6 last.
Yeah, it's a very fatalistic. They're all temporary. Great.
Oh, cool. I
Thank
still
you,
have
Sylvia
3
Plath.
more. 3 fighter hit dice.
Roll to survive.
Hey, question. Can I only use my barbarian hit dice?
No.
I can use the fire hit dice.
Use whatever one you want.
Cool.
Look, man, if you got hit dice, you can use them. Cool. I'll let you use whatever hit dice you want.
You can't have my hit die.
Oh,
yeah.
I can use whichever one.
Whichever ones I want. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of his wizard hit dice.
Yes, maybe if you-
No,
maybe
no!
If you eat him, you get his hit die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Drop concentration. You're tired for a
You see Boomer just looking at you like a chicken nugget. Just all,
It's turns into a Looney Tunes cartoon.
yeah, just change it to like a little roast drumstick.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that, Boomer?
Not only do I drop concentration, I cast slow one.
You know what? Boomer just turned into the Tasmanian Devil.
Right.
So okay. Reckless.
That still makes you Sylvester.
Still, that's still,
Reckless.
either way we look at it.
You have a choice, Sylvester or Tom. I think you'd have to go Sylvester. Ugh.
That's a 16. No.
No. Your axe slams into the.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
You feel
Hold
superior?
on. I do.
I feel superior.
Hey Matt, you wanna
Yes.
close the
I
Garage.
use superiority. didn't I?
Yeah, there was
I'm
a,
with the propane if I do.
I'm okay with that.
A 16 plus 8, does that hit?
That'll hit.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Those are 24.
I hope.
No.
Otherwise the rest of us are screwed.
And I will.
That's not supposed to leak from a closed valve.
I gotta go.
Would you like me to open the door?
Oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Shields up.
These are not supposed to
That's what the
leak
Brilliant
when the
is
valve
for.
is cool.
No.
That made me rough. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'll come on, you stupid door.
I do need to check what that was actually.
What's up?
I do need
Hang
to
on,
check what that
hang on.
was.
I would.
There we go.
I would. It'll get me work around it.
Wow, that was
I don't think it was something else. Like a ceramic. I
Well,
think
it's
it was
good thing we got it
ceramic
all on
actually,
tape.
and they used beryllium in the main experiment.
At least then the.
anybody got a match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
At least then
I
the
didn't follow up.
investigators will know what happened.
There we go.
Alright. So I did. I'm gonna use 2 superiority die, or not superiority, hit die. Damage first. Normal damage.
Normal damage.
What would
Is that a jack die?
that is a jack die.
And you have to roll your d4 for your sides.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is 9 plus and plus the. what else do I have here?
2 from rage.
3 for me.
3 from rage. Jesus. Does it just keep going up?
What was the damage
Yeah.
from hit die? What was the damage from the hit die?
Oh, which
I said get your mind out of gut.
That's
That's
it.
Yeah.
So 6 plus your constitution.
Oh, that's right.
6 plus your constitution
And
modifier.
that was from the sides.
Well, I haven't even. That's not even. Hit die.
Oh, go ahead and roll your hit die one then.
Yeah. Why?
That's alright.
Steady.
Steady.
Oh,
Easy.
nothing.
Easy.
So.
I'm with you.
6, 9, 12, 22. So 29. So 29 with just that, and then 2 of these.
Okay.
So that's a 9.
8.
Two.
That's
Oh no, wait, that's a 7.
7.
That's much better than
So
a
you
2.
have 15,
So
45?
And then what's your constitution
Yeah.
modifier?
4.
So 8 plus a 9 plus 7.
Mhm.
So add an additional 8, that's 53.
Now attack 2 more times.
That's
Yeah,
53.
I can still attack it.
Oh my god, wait, that was 1 attack for 53?
Yeah.
Good lord.
And he's got 2 more.
How many hit die?
'Cause he's
how much hit
fast.
die damage did you do there?
Just 2.
Oh, just 2.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
He's using them all. Use it or lose it.
Jesus.
Boomer is just unstoppable.
Oh, machine. Okay, so what was the total damage on the first one? 58 something?
53.
Yeah, 53. That's what I said.
And it's reckless.
It's a 9.
So it's only a 16.
That missed
I
almost.
missed last time.
Hmm.
Then do I do another superior? Oh, look at that! I do.
Does that go up as you gain fighter
Plus
level?
7.
That'll hit.
That hits. Yes. That sounds superior.
Right, yeah, where's my battle monocle?
Well, that's part of orangutan now, so
Yeah.
he is superior.
Yeah, it's horrible. That's 5 total there. It's a 15 and 18.
Hand me my combat spats.
So 25.
Alright.
Second or
And the
third
D4.
attack.
You had your D4 already? Yeah.
Yes. So third attack.
17.
17 will hit.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
plus whatever you get, but.
Yeah, I don't have to roll my other stuff.
Not superior on this one.
I'm modest on this one. Oh damn!
Oh,
That's like almost max damage on everything.
Nice.
15 plus.
Plus
And
plus, yeah,
three.
plus technically, so plus 10 with the great weapon, and then plus 7 for my just damage, normal, and then plus 3 for raging, so plus an additional 10.
So it's 20 plus those numbers. That's
Yeah.
35.
Yep.
The base attack. You know,
I'm gonna do what's it called?
Action surge.
Yeah, that thing. So fuck this thing.
Does this haste work in the next action surge as well?
No, it's once per. Because he gets an action.
but what does haste say?
Yeah, on an additional action on each
On
of
your
its
turn.
turns.
Yeah.
So,
So he
he's not
gets.
starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not targeting a turn. He's just getting another action.
Unless you
that
want
means-
18.
What's up?
18?
Hits.
Yeah, it does. So,
Oh, hell.
6 plus
plus
20, 26.
Okay.
It's like, you know,
A mere 26.
Yeah.
this is like watching somebody flush a serpent down the drain.
Yes.
19.
I just imagine
Don't you
Boomer
crit on
talking to
19s?
Ed the DM, be like, "I broke in your toy," like from the
Yeah.
yard. From
Do
the
you,
back.
do you crit on 19s?
Not yet. I'm not a champion.
He doesn't have brew critical.
And then
11 plus 20, 31.
31.
Yeah.
You kill.
Hey!
So yeah, Boomer, just this thing pops up and Boomer just goes, and just smashes it real good.
Gaston is still glad he has the splatter shield up.
Can I tell Abigail we did a great job?
Yeah.
You guys are doing great.
Nico.
Go ahead and give me a deception check on that one.
Performance?
They don't have souls, do they?
Oh!
We all saw it.
A bit of luck there,
I
Nico.
think it was deception.
It's a good thing that you
It's
can't.
only a 15.
Right?
Yeah, it's a good thing you can't critical fail skill checks.
Wow.
So we're all inciting Nico right now?
Well, he whispered it to her.
Oh, got it. What'd
Yeah.
she get?
Here, let me see.
No,
now
Would
we
she
got the
though? She
wizard.
just
Say that
accept it, right?
Since the only two people that actually did anything really are the two savages.
Well, I mean, she,
Wow.
I'm working for him. I want him to dig a deeper hole. So
Uh, 19.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Yeah,
about
she,
Apple.
She has a plus to
she,
insight,
she,
though.
what's up?
Does she have a plus 2?
Hey man, I think I can dig those holes.
To insight.
Yeah.
Yeah. For what? Yeah. Oh, I mean, she rolled a 19.
Did
So-
you roll really well?
Yeah, she rolled really well. So she goes, God that's very sweet of you. I find it best in these sort of altercations to just let the, the more physical types work it out.
So well, what was it? Just keep following my pointers. I'm sure. Yeah, you're gonna.
Oh, you're such a big help. I mean, I imagine that you.
Obviously, you're a fantastic student.
Can I eat it?
Like, eat the mag.
Pretty fucking
I eat the living back.
It's a bit spicy.
I mean, yeah, you can give it a go. You're gonna take a little damage.
Well done.
Oh,
Swallow.
I guess I
I
was
have
just
it red.
thinking of it looking like that.
No, remember, yeah, it's molten. It's sort of a molten snake.
Probably
It's on
can't
fire.
eat this. Just
Can I take something
It
from it?
comes pre-barbecue.
Yeah.
just an
Shall I
FYI,
make up in
guys.
the trees?
Spicy dirt.
Not with that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can come down and take.
It's a bit like dragony, right? I want to take something from it to like sew to my cloak.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
Your
you'll
Yeah.
so you'll have to you'll need like a chisel, like a hammer and chisel to break stuff off.
I've got my dagger.
I actually have a hammer and chisel.
Do you?
Yes.
Can you chisel me off something good? Sure. Cool.
I'll get one of myself too.
Yeah.
Once it's cooled off a little bit.
Nice.
I'm not gonna go anywhere near my singe my paper.
I'll trust you to choose the most like worthy piece.
I see
Memorabilia.
it. You're flying down to chisel.
Once it's cooled off.
Right.
Don't go near Boomer.
Boom was like, I didn't eat my snack.
Oh, this is power.
I am so proud of
Oh,
you right
cool.
now. I can't even tell you how proud of you that you
It's
just
on
said
fire.
that. I'd almost be willing to let you eat me. Almost.
So is this
Like
there a bunch
marshmallows.
of dirt and stuff around this?
I just have to delay cast resurrection.
Is there a bunch of dirt and stuff around it?
Yeah.
If you die,
Yeah, I mean all the dirt
then
Okay.
I'll eat
on the
you.
ground and stuff.
I'd like to mold earth
That's fine.
and just like start covering it.
Just to let any of my experts
Oh
have
yeah,
it.
sure.
We'll have a contract or something.
Or I guess to bury it like a luau.
Yeah, yeah, you can kind of just put it back under the.
Yeah. You're not allowed to kill
the
me.
fire
before you
elemental.
eat
I'm
me.
putting it in the
Someone
ground
else
so
wants
we
to
can
do it other than Nico.
eat it later.
I'll say to Abigail, oh look, Felix is giving it a proper burial. Like, see, he's a good guy. See, he's like, you know.
She looks. She goes.
I'm covering it with dirt so we can move
She goes.
on.
No.
You're a very loyal.
Don't cover the head.
apprentice. Very nice.
We need something.
We need something from the head.
But the dirt's
I am
going
very nice.
I am very.
Not the head.
That's true.
Natural 20.
Yeah, lie to yourself.
That's a 34.
Yeah. Lie to yourself. I am a good guy. I'm teaching her. I am a good guy.
I guess I leave the head exposed for the.
Savages.
No.
Excuse me, archaeologist here. You might be a savage, but I'm a scholar.
Mhm.
It's okay if I do it.
Noted.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you mold dirt over it. Leave the head exposed.
You have to write a book for it to be okay.
Otherwise, it's just
Didn't
like
OJ write a book? If I did it.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity. Give me a sleight of hand check
Oh,
System
Lord.
works.
to chisel off.
No, 18.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, not an 18. 23.
You're proficient.
Yeah. So yeah.
I have
So
the tools for you.
yeah. So you you managed to hack off.
It's got teeth.
Yeah. So
Actually, do they have gemstone eyes or kind of cool looking eyes?
yeah, it does actually.
I'll take an eye and give her a tooth.
Yep. Well, you also so while you're in there, you also you see it have there was like a flame sack. There's a thing in its mouth that you're like, oh,
sack.
yeah.
I'm good with sacks.
I want the sack.
I bet you.
You said its eyes look like gemstones.
I can make
Yeah.
stuff.
Nika, do
Too
I see
late.
that its eyes
Like
look
a
like
coin purse.
gemstones?
So Gaston chips out one of its
Yeah,
eyes,
Nika-
and you
next
see
time
that
Nika
yeah,
wants to
it
try and
looks
take
like
that.
a large amethyst.
I'm gonna totally run over and try and grab the other eye.
All right. Are you wearing?
Just like normal like leather gloves.
Yeah, it's gonna burn a little bit. So yeah, you run over there.
Just like grab out a dagger and just sort of start hacking away.
Yeah.
at this.
So yeah, you get.
What are
close.
you doing? That's no way to treat him.
Go ahead and give me a
Never mind.
sleight of hand.
Hey Ed, out of curiosity,
You also did
how many
4
hit
damage.
points did this monster have?
200.
Good God.
Good work.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I took like
That's
30.
Yeah.
And the other
I
170 went
A
through.
little.
I'm assuming I can't cunningly dodge.
I think so. Then we got an extra attack.
No.
I just want to say,
just hot potato that thing. Nope, still
till the
good.
next battle royale.
Sleight of hand is 33.
Yeah, so you managed to expertly pop it out without damaging the amethyst, which is why you took damage.
How
'Cause
many?
you
What
like.
did you roll?
33.
Nice.
turns out when it comes to popping gemstone eyes out, suddenly Nico's a
Once again,
fucking
He
optometrist.
rolls lower on the die than me. I managed to still get a total higher roll.
I rolled a 19 and I have
Maybe
a plus,
did roll
and I have a
higher.
plus 14.
But I mean, let's be honest. Nico's a 3-trick pony, and that's about it. He just happens those 3 tricks
You want me to do
really
it?
well.
Really good. Yeah.
Do sneaky shit.
Hey, we all have our things that we're really
We have-
good
we have
at
things.
into, you know?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
pop out the other eye. It's a large amethyst eye with and it has like this looks like obsidian
Nice.
center to
How
it.
big of a tooth do you want?
Man, I'm totally adding that to my.
Oh,
Like-
is there a way
like
to
a
put
fangish-
custom items
The big
in the
fang.
backpacks
Not
or
like,
whatever?
not,
It
I don't know
doesn't
what I'll do with
seem
it.
to allow me to
I
move
think maybe
them.
incorporate it into
I
my
don't
doesn't.
know.
It
I'll
does
bring
not
it
allow
back.
you to
I don't
move them
know.
into backpacks. They're just in your main.
They're just sitting in there. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to just
Yeah.
assume they're wherever you want
Yeah,
them.
put the tags where you need on
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah. So the teeth that you pull out are obsidian.
Cool.
What are you going to call this? What the hell type of a monster is this?
This
Inedible.
this is a magma salamander.
Alright. Magma salamander eyeball.
Inventory.
Excellent.
What did you give me? Teeth.
I gave you teeth. 2 teeth.
2 teeth.
One big fang, one small one.
Okay. Manage in.
Add custom item.
No, I want to just edit the text down the bottom of the thing.
You should be able to.
Other possessions.
Was it salamander tooth?
Yes.
You have to go to
Magma
you have to go to
salamander.
Magma.
inventory.
Liquid hot magma.
Where I was just gonna. I guess I could just add a custom. Add a custom
No,
item.
tooth. Large.
Was an amethyst eye, amethyst and obsidian eye.
You're
Yeah.
keeping the eye.
Yes.
What do I think such an object would be worth?
The eye. So normally, like just by sort of the size of it, you think the amethyst would probably be worth, like 100 ish gold. But because of the obsidian inside of it and sort of like the rarity of it, you think that the price would be higher, but you don't know what that would be because this is
Like a unique item.
you think it would be worth more to probably spell slingers, as it would probably be a rare and useful component.
Did we want to do this again next Friday?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Till 2 a.m. again. Who's got to drive how far?
Well, no, because Deb's here. We can do it from 8 to...
Yeah, 8 to...
Deb, are you here next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deb's here.
That's Thanksgiving, dude. Right?
No,
Friday's
Friday.
Yeah, they're English.
And then we could also have it
What
on
are they
Saturday. We have
Yeah,
it
we
on
can do it
Saturday.
Saturday.
So it's like...
The Brits, what are they thankful for? Bangers and mash?
Yeah.
Fish and chips.
You know what? Actually, I'm kind of thankful for that one too.
Dude,
don't
when
know.
I,
God save
on
the queen.
when we were in Sonora, I had the best fish and chips.
Isn't
But
she
I mean,
like a
I
1,000?
don't know.
I guess
I
you'd be
feel like
thankful for your
The
new.
best
your
yeah, I
new
feel like
newfound
if
freedom
I
to make
say
you-
that, then it's like
So that's
Yeah,
Ah,
screw the EU.
that's pretty good.
Well, if I
Nah,
had
you don't
tried
have
it, I
to-
can tell you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
Brexit,
You guys get
everyone
an
was
Independence Day
making it.
too now.
They told me in
Brexit
Amsterdam
Amsterdam.
because in Norway now.
And they're like, whoa,
these
whoa,
these
whoa.
were the fish and chips I had.
They're like,
the fishes should be
Did it
one
officially
large piece
happen
of
on a
fish
July
for a
4th?
start.
should be
So
yeah
then you
one
get,
large
so
piece
then
of
the
white
English
fish.
can have
But otherwise,
Independence Day as
the
well.
chips look
And you
okay.
should have
Well,
mushy
the
peas on the
chips
side.
are-
Yeah, there's no mushy peas. Coleslaw, no. Mushy peas.
It's good coleslaw. It's like
No.
I don't like coleslaw, and that's good coleslaw.
Yeah,
It should be.
shouldn't be
It should,
there.
it should be. It
Mushy
should be the
peas.
stuff that you think is guacamole. But it's
Mushy
not.
peas.
You're
I'll make it.
like, all right, I'm gonna dip my.
It's
That's
really
that
good.
ain't guacamole. The
Mushy
hell is
peas.
this?
It's really good.
How does that sound?
Why is
Why-
coleslaw like even there?
This was.
Mushy
Because
peas.
someone's like, I got
He
mayonnaise
is
and
like-
cabbage,
Green peas smashed up with
Honestly,
like
I
cream.
don't like
Sometimes
green
cabbage
peas.
cheese.
With cream,
right?
it's good.
Why would I have
Yeah.
cream with my
Peas.
green peas?
They're good.
So you're
A
gonna
bit of mint.
the first time.
Oh, yeah, mint.
yeah.
What?
The
Yeah.
first time you see it, you think it's guacamole, and then you put a chip in it, and it's not guacamole.
It's good.
It's not good.
It is.
No.
What?
Where's your sense of taste?
In America.
Because the English are so known for their cuisine, right?
Actually, they've got
Here,
Yes.
let me take this
Yeah.
cleaning liquid
two
and
words
put it on my
for
food.
you. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, true.
Vinegar. That makes that taste better.
No,
What?
the thing about English cuisine is like you just got to stay in the wheelhouse, right? So anything with
So-
gravy is delicious.
Gravy's
because-
amazing. Chips
Yeah,
and gravy.
Because they know how to make gravy like a
I mean,
motherfucker.
you
So
just
anything with
boil
gravy.
it until it's soup.
That's the Irish.
Or that was a Scottish.
That too.
They deep fry everything.
Deep fry.
Deep fry Mars bars
Scottish
Oh,
is fat.
yeah.
Scottish is
I've
fat.
had
with
haggis.
mushy peas.
No.
Deep fried haggis. That's
Deep
what
fried haggis. I've
That's
never had
really-
that.
No.
I haven't had deep fried haggis. I've had soup haggis.
like
Like
soup haggis.
Oh.
But that smelled great.
Oh.
Oh, this is really good.
which one's that?
The dragon's milk.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, we've got like an hour.
All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, you guys have made it.
We've made it 3
2
meters into
squares.
the forest.
Pretty good.
Boomers
ate a
killed
monkey
2
and-
creatures. Yeah, I'm doing great, guys.
Boomers
Ate
killed
a monkey
everything.
and killed a snake.
And a monkey killed a snake.
How'd your D&D game go?
Oh yeah. Monkey
I had a
killed
monkey
a
and
snake.
killed a snake and got called savage a lot.
Didn't
All
do
right.
any of that.
So with the snake,
Good thing he has bad hearing.
with the fire salamander, the magma salamander, thoroughly dealt with. The rest of the swampy area looks fairly quiet and clear.
And it's like, just get them the fuck through this place.
Proceed on.
Yeah, it's so funny because like I stayed up late last night. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do like some stuff.
Why did you think we were gonna get it?
Actually, we got 30 feet further than you expected.
And now I'm like, what the fuck that?
Stand there.
Did you learn nothing from
Is that
Pacific
all?
Island?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why. I thought-
Hey, look! A
It
mushroom.
took us
Let's spend 3 hours
months.
harvesting a mushroom.
Yay!
I don't know why.
It was the beginning of summer when we started Pacific Island.
And we don't have that many more questions answered.
Hey,
Yeah.
we finished a 1 shot in a year.
Yeah.
We're flying.
Yeah.
Heck, we finished Skippy's 1 shot in what, 3 months?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just gonna be a
We're
quick.
increasing the
Pacific
speed.
Island was just gonna be a quick like
In and out.
Flyby.
2 game someone couldn't, but I don't remember who it was.
We were camping.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
guys
I don't
Over
know.
Father's Day.
Oh, but then we played it twice. So
I didn't even want to go. I'm not,
we
I don't
basically
like
did the
Yeah,
same
you
thing.
guys played it twice and the results were the same.
For the same reason, too.
It was-
Somebody didn't stick to the plan
I thought Nico did a great job.
until he decided it was too boring.
Was he waiting for the signal?
So yeah, you went
Yeah.
No,
wait.
he just decided it was too boring to stealthily kill everybody, get them high and.
Oh,
force
that's
them
right.
high.
Kept getting mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd sped them aphrodisiacs and hallucinogens.
Mhm.
I mean,
there's
But he didn't want to wait.
different ways to go about things.
so you were like, oh no, you've got to like get into the base and like find their like medical supplies and then take them, and it was like, and then given how like extensive the base was, like, yeah, it would have been like 3 hours of you watching Nico sneak through this like infinite series of tunnels.
You know what? I would love to watch Nico sneak through an infinite series of tunnels while we survive.
You're up on the surface with the popcorn. Like, yeah, keep going. Great.
You're doing great.
Just have your arcane eye follow him around.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh
Alright, let's go.
Yep, we need to go.
well. Tavern then?
Huh, there's a portal there, huh? Alright.
All right, let's find a new Nico.
I think infinite series.
Hey, if this one smells better, winning.
Fractal simulation.
Yeah.
Do you want another beer?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
I mean, you got a long drive, you know. So.
Wow.
It took me
Yeah.
almost 5 minutes to walk here.
I was gonna say he had his Chevrolet.
Several legs.
Little place.
Yeah, I walked all the way over here. It was pretty tough.
So we're heading towards Wetterling now?
The portal.
You made the sunset as like a subtle sign that we're.
Which is all, anyway, time has passed.
Why is the snow falling?
It's alright, guys.
For those
I
who
got
cannot
light.
see the screen,
Just the sun's just like rising.
Here. Just looks like
Can
this.
we see this thing?
It just looks like this.
Oh, the thing.
can we see that, Ed?
Yeah, you guys come out. Matt looks like this. Like, oh, there it
Yeah.
looks. Just
Many moons
just
later.
pages falling off the calendar.
I saw that movie.
Bees growing.
All right.
Happy
So.
Dwarf.
So you guys, you make your way. You've made your way across through the jungle, through the forest, and you come out onto a tidal flat, and you see a large structure, and it looks like. What are you doing? There we go. And you can see that part of it is in the water, and you see that it obviously changes with the tide as the tide comes in and out.
Like it's floating on the water?
No, it looks like it's in the water, like it's a structure in the water, but you see that part of it descends into the water.
Okay.
So at low tide, it would be an isthmus where we could approach it, but because it's not low tide, we gotta wade through monster-infested waters.
Well, you think that the monsters would be there whether or not it was low or high tide.
Of course, that's the GM.
But it would, I mean, obviously it would be a little bit drier on the approach for high, if it was low tide.
That's all.
Do we have any timeline? Oh yeah. We're gonna go away, water.
Oh, again.
Let my people go.
Well, I mean,
You're at Charlton Heston.
I am more than willing to fly over there and wait for you guys to slog. But if you want to go there with slightly drier boots, I can help out.
Do we have an idea of how
With
long before we
thaumaturgy to
think?
dry them on the far
What's
side.
that?
Do we have an idea of how long it would take for low tide?
How far is it?
It would be several hours
Okay.
How far is it?
Across the water.
across the water.
Mm.
It is.
60 feet.
Because I can.
So well, if you kind of follow the land up here.
100 feet.
110-ish.
Yeah.
5.
Do we see anything hostile in the water?
There's small fish and things like that swimming around, but other than that, you don't really see anything.
Actually,
I can swim. You
I don't
can
know if
fly
I've. Actually, I might not have memorized part Wetterling. I do have memorized.
I talk a really big water game, but
I just had a moment of I might actually not have, because I did not memorize it at one point, but I haven't memorized it again.
So I guess I'd like to send my bat over and see what it sees.
What do you mean?
So I want to know my swim speed. If it was echoing or just Do we have like a swim speed?
I mean, you don't if you don't want to put it out. Like,
Where is it?
Is that French?
maybe.
Features and traits. Probably under features and traits, yeah.
So walking speed. Oh,
I know I can breathe underwater.
7th
breathe
level.
underwater.
Fireball.
So you have to go
I do.
to not concentration.
Like
Inspiration traits. Amphibious, you can breathe underwater. You have proficiency in that. You do not have swim speed.
You suck.
Did we find this
A
before?
frog that can't swim.
I remember
oh,
you
we
saying
said
you were
that I
like
was
more
like
of a
more
free frog.
proficient in the
Right.
trees and forests or something.
Oh, that was when we were in the
Well, you
train.
can breathe
In
underwater,
Rockland-
right?
in
Yeah, I can
Rockland
breathe
State.
underwater.
Yeah, you can breathe under. Yeah, but I think the swimming version was like 2.0.
Wow.
The 9000 series has a
Yeah,
swim
the
speed.
9000 series has swim speed. Yeah, the 7000.
They made some improvements.
Right.
Where is inspiration on the app?
Don't worry about that.
These are really weird flavors. The air.
Up here. Would be some.
That's what I've been looking around for. I didn't see it.
I'm not sure about these.
I better try more.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Because it's almost got the awesomeness that is a pork rind, but it's, there's something
I tried the same thing. It's not
Not quite
really. I just can't remember if I was inspired or not.
Try multiples.
Do you-
Try multiples.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
I think I actually gave it away at the end.
Yeah, didn't you give it to Boomer? Or you
Yeah.
talked about it at least.
I think I did.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little better.
multiples are better. Weird.
Yeah, I think that.
No.
It's,
Okay.
I'm
it's
not
okay,
about-
don't worry.
All right.
Good recommendation.
I don't think I am. So.
All right. Okay. What would we like to do?
We're waiting
What
for
is-
the bat.
Yeah, what does the
Ah.
bat see?
Okay. Yeah. You can. Oh, here. Let me. Probably need.
You don't need to really send it out. He'll just go out and look, and unless he's gonna get attacked by something and alert us. We don't want to go there.
All right. Well, there's your bat.
That's a big squid.
Go back, go to that thing over there.
You can control it.
Ah, now it's added me.
Oh, here. Let me make it fly. Ready to fly.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't want a swimming bat.
Wrong button.
Whoa.
Wrong button.
Ready?
Hey.
There we go.
Alright.
You're gonna flying through a window or something.
Ah. There we go. In we go. Maybe not.
Oh!
I don't want to go in there.
And the bat disappears. God damn it.
Okay. Here. I'll move it around here. So yeah, your bat flies around, looks in the window. So inside it can see there are these two fountains in them that look like they have a glow coming from them, and there's water that's flowing out of the fountains and going down the two. There's like two hallways that lead off from the main chamber, and there's water flowing down those hallways.
Does it look like water is flowing as it naturally should?
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what's unnatural about it? Is the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just flowing the wrong
Huh.
direction.
Anyone else notice the water
It's-
putting us off?
So it's flowing like it's coming out of the fountains, and it's not like it doesn't look like it's overflowing out of the fountains. It looks like the water is
Climbing.
like kind of going out of the fountains and moving on a path down these down these two
They
hallways.
do it with magnets.
All right, Mr. Marley.
That's
Seen the floating frog video.
it's probably vaccinated water. So it's got the 5G and the magnetized, what have you.
It just does what it's told because it's so compliant.
Right. That's the thing. Yeah.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
All right.
So this is
and
just the water in the building that's acting funky.
with
Yeah.
that, we'll come back to us.
What are we looking at, Felix?
There's some water in there that's kind of acting on its own. It appears to be
Abigail's
moving.
eyes. I mean,
What?
There's 2 fountains in there, though the water appears to be acting on its own.
Anyone got any ideas about how we can get over there without?
Do we need to go over there?
Swim?
Well, isn't this? I mean, presumably this is.
isn't that the way towards that portal?
Is it the way towards the portal?
Abigail wants an air elemental. She doesn't want to get wet.
Are you sure?
Wait, what? No. You're not doing it right.
We'll sort of, we'll sort of like look up and sort of look around. Is there any other possible destination that
Got to put up a 25 gallon
When we looking for like a
blue.
what we looking for?
like a
Air
port,
elemental.
like a
portal.
You
port?
realize it's almost empty.
I mean,
Where is the
is
portal?
there anything else that looks kind of artificial, structure-y that we can see?
From where you're at, no, everything. So from where you're at, no, like you did see, like there were things that were up above you that were
Was it
moving
Opal that
around.
told us like the
Um,
direction to go?
No, it's my dad.
Oh, it was your dad.
yeah.
My dad.
But from where you're at, no, this is one of the only structures you can see.
Well, my dad picked up. He's like, hey,
But
Yeah,
what did
your
he
dad
tell
was
you?
there for
Do
you.
you
He
think-
told
do you
us to go west.
Is this where your dad was telling us to go, Boomer?
Can we ask your
This
dad?
This is the direction. Yeah, this is where you're saying. Yeah.
here.
What was it? This building or past this building?
Nope, it was here. And my dad said, we gotta go here.
All right.
Let's do it.
Legit?
Fancy parting the water, Gaston?
You guys want to make fun of me again for the next 3 days?
We didn't make fun of you. What are you talking about?
I will
Bit of
not make
good-natured
fun of you.
banter amongst the team.
I will
The
not
what?
make fun of you.
You know, Boomer, that's all that matters.
That's a weird word you use.
Alright, guys, someone go ahead and part water.
I'll also have the bat go away. It's a little pocket dimension.
We have a lot of spells.
A lot of them are just low level that repeat as you go
Oh,
higher
okay.
level.
Yeah.
So like
Casters do
Cure.
a lot of spells.
is a, every single like cure wounds is a first level spell, but I get it for
Which level you up to now?
7.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of them are duplicate low level spells like bless.
Mm.
I get more targets every level. Command gets more every level.
Right.
Confusion gets more every level. So a lot of these things just get more powerful if I upcast it.
I can talk to him.
Well,
Hog is a strong word.
Yeah.
You can eat animals.
Yeah.
I don't see the difference.
I'm the chief of many animals.
It's all mouth stuff, right?
Yeah. So guess
Mouth
what?
stuff, yeah. So,
I
eating, talking, mouth stuff.
Oh, you mean oral?
Yeah, mouth stuff.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Why
So.
is everyone snickering?
So yeah, Gaston steps forward.
up to 100 feet by 100 feet.
Nice.
Yep. You step forward. The water like curls back. He's
How long is that?
How long does it last?
Yeah.
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I control the water.
Squid Game. Red light.
Slam! Slam!
Yeah, so Gaston, does his thing. He stands out there, calls upon the great and mighty Ogma. and
There's a whole bunch of librarians sitting there fanning the water.
right, yeah, you step out. You step out. You got this one just putting up like a velvet rope. Just to get it, you know, yeah, just to, yeah, hold
Slapping the water
Yeah.
every time it goes through.
Peels it back. They're shushing, fanning the water, and
Educating the water.
educating the water of its proper place in the world. That's right. Miguel's like, yeah, you gotta do that. People gotta be put in proper place.
Oh my lord.
What is Felix unknowingly getting into?
I think she sold her soul before.
Yeah, so you guys make your way
I
across.
thought you had no soul.
What?
I mean,
I'm full of souls.
You got an orangutan soul recently.
I'm like overflowing.
sure Boomer's got a couple to spare.
Yeah, you didn't get your staff out for the orangutan.
He's not going to steal from Boomer. Can you imagine stealing the soul that's inside Boomer, all that ice?
In fact, later on, I gotta make soul.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard it called making soul before.
You gotta pass soul through the hole.
Yeah.
That's just terrible.
Passing the soul.
All right.
Yep. So
Holy Spirit.
yeah. So you guys move over here. Go ahead and crack that open.
Oh, there are doors.
Yeah, there's two large doors. The bat also notices Felix when it took a little because it's flying around.
It's gone. I put it away.
Oh, okay. When you were up at the top, you noticed that the roof is not sloped this way; it's sloped this way.
Like,
Like
for the
channel
rain
water
water to
in.
collect,
Yeah, to go down and in. Yeah.
and not the blood from unsuspecting people that go up there.
It could serve many purposes.
Yeah. Look, man, just people
We're
make
trying to
fun.
put it in.
Let's-
Welcome back.
Was there a sacrificial altar up there?
We've seen Blade recently.
I mean, you don't know if it was like a sacrificial altar or if it was just like
Just
a.
a regular
It was a multi-purpose altar. Is really what
Oh,
really
okay.
what you're looking at.
Those are actually highly decorative blood rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the doors. Boomer manages to yank the doors open. He gets up there.
There might be some water elemental presence, Gaston. Try and talk to it first.
Hello, the house.
yeah, just a bunch of bubbly water noises.
Just get like a bug out.
I can speak elemental.
And then it's like,
Every time.
you start. It's an earth elemental. Get a bunch of dirt.
Just rubs rocks.
Wind elemental, like got a fan. Woo! Hates talking to fire elemental.
Together really fast.
Yeah. We get talk to fire elemental. All right, you guys. One time, I'll make it fast. Hey man, can you repeat that? Fucking no! I will not repeat that. Alright, you guys want to head in? You don't hear anything, nothing answers back.
Any magical heat coming off of this stuff?
Other than the water climbing out of the
Who else knows CPR here, by the way?
18.
Yeah, I mean, you see the water, you notice the water going out. You don't think that it's,
I just finished
you
my
don't think
spell.
there's any sort of conjuration that's happening with the water. There's nothing going on. There's nothing enchanted going on with the water. It looks like regular water, but it's being drawn
By
forward and
magnets.
out. Yeah, by magnets. That's right.
Vaccinated magnets.
Vaccinated magnets.
Do you know that you can actually magnetize water?
Yeah.
you
You've seen the
can
floating frog,
magnetize
right?
anything if you have a big enough field.
Yeah.
As it turns out, yeah, it's like
Water is like paramagnetic, isn't it?
yeah, it's got those two electrons that are floating there. And so
What about like the pure water that like you die if you drink it.
Yeah.
Like ultra pure water.
Yeah, because it has. So it's like it's a high. It's, yeah, it's like
It's
yeah.
to do with ion content, right? Hi. Isn't it?
What?
Ultra pure water.
Ultra pure water is a perfect acid and a perfect base.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
It's got the 2 electrons that are hanging out there. So it's a highly polar.
Yeah, I know what we're talking
It's a
about.
highly polar molecule. Yeah.
Well, water.
It dissolves everything.
Water's really weird molecule. But if you have it ultra pure, then one of the hydrogens kind of detaches from so you have an OH molecule and an H, and bases, things like caustic soda have lots of OHs floating around, and things like acids have H's floating around. So ultra pure water is actually both at the same time. So it will like dissolve glass. it's really bad. Why?
That's ultra pure water.
Once it's dissolved
Do you
a
know
bit
how
of
hard
glass
that
into
crap
it,
is to make though?
once
Yeah.
it's dissolved a bit of glass into it, it's fine. Then it sort of settles
Yes,
down.
yeah. Dissolve some glass and drink, you're fine.
Yeah.
Water good.
Too much of anything is a bad thing. And you know this.
So how do you hold like?
You know.
Don't.
So
No.
it's hard to make because it dissolves everything.
So what you're saying is that stop
Can't have
drinking
a
water
crap.
but keep drinking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer
okay.
is like unpure water. So you're good to go.
Beer is safe.
You see, all this color, that's all impurities.
Well,
Delicious impurities.
There
you
you
don't
go.
have to tell me twice.
They dissolve the grain farmer.
Do you know where they got the impurities? Yeast pea.
From all the people that drank pure water.
No, just yeast pea.
That's what happened to the last guy that drank the pure water.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
There was
So I
also
think
a
we're
guy.
we're going in, right?
Yeah, we're going in.
There was also a guy that managed to make monatomic hydrogen.
Really?
Wait, what?
Monatomic hydrogen. Again, if you have a strong enough field, you can do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say how.
It stores all of the energy in it that you like to make it monatomic, and you have to freeze it. But if you like introduce any sort of
Yeah, if you,
vibration,
like, touch it, yeah.
it flips. Like just one will go click, and then they all go click, 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 and it releases all of that energy
Oh, shit.
simultaneously.
Heat it up.
Huh?
Could you heat it up to get a bigger reaction?
No, it happens way too fast. Like it's really unstable, and it
Like
releases
most
a lot of energy. Like
So,
yeah.
like, why is it in the bottom of the fridge?
Yeah, the guy at I think it was the university.
Science.
God, I want to say it was UCLA. A guy,
Geology isn't science.
Is that lab just a crater now?
What's up?
Is that lab just a crater now?
Well, they wouldn't let him do it like on the campus. He had to go to one of the labs.
And they only let him do it with 11 molecules.
Yeah, it was a really small
We've got a
amount.
really
but
nice
yeah,
desert you can try this out in.
yeah.
Siberia, what?
Well, like, cause he did, like, he wrote up the paper and he was like, look, this will work. And they were like, oh. And so he's like, they're like, yeah, you just need like, it was something like,
Do you know what the largest desert
it
is?
was something like a, it was like a
The amount of rainfall.
mega
Yeah.
gas. No, not a
Desert
mega
is-
gas. It was something, it was in some
Precipitation,
insane
not
field, like the kind of
precipitation.
field where you're like, oh, that would rip the iron out of your blood. Oh, you know you can't actually do that?
Useless knowledge.
Because
not
the iron in your
useless.
blood is
It's
actually isn't
safety.
iron anymore. Your blood turns into like this hemo thing.
So
And
that
it
whole
becomes
X-Men
Yeah,
thing.
it becomes
Are you
non-ferrous
going-
in your body, like it doesn't react to magnetic fields.
Well,
In
well,
order
but-
to do that,
But what if like Mystique injected you with iron?
That
no,
would
your
suck.
blood like instantly, the hemoglobin in your blood instantly attaches itself to it. That's like what it does. And so,
Without
in order
hemoglobin, life
to
ends.
to pull that out, you need a
that
magnetic
why
field
my
equivalent to
HS
something like a
no,
neutron
that's
star.
Yes.
In which case, like
So
the
you're
iron coming out of your
saying
blood
that
is the least.
you're-
that's
you're-
going
So what if she put the iron in a condom and shoved it up his ass?
Yeah,
That's okay. That's fine.
That's like the,
But yeah,
that's
like
what
it,
starts your-
That's
and does
That's-
fine.
I mean,
that's an
Inject
anniversary.
well,
That's science.
that
It's not
still
pretty.
could have happened in that movie. I mean, that's
He
It was
wasn't.
in the
He was.
toilet.
He was unconscious.
yeah. I remember her pulling his pants down.
And remember, unconscious equals consent. No, wait.
Okay, Bill Cosby.
We've had this conversation before. It's like tea.
Say, like, do you want a tea?
You want tea?
Oh, it's so hot.
Your eyes said yes.
Stop pouring tea in my eyes, please.
Your eyes didn't say the safe word.
Just trying to blink. So yeah, inside this
Blink
room,
means yes.
inside this room, you see water flowing down
Blink once,
the
yes,
two
two rail,
hallways.
yes.
Both look sort of equally flowing. You can see that the hallways do have water in them that are like they looks like they're flooded. But the thing that's interesting is the water that's moving into the hallway like that's flowing. It maintains its current through the water. Like the water that's in there is sort of standing still, but the water that's flowing down in out of these fountains and in there, it's like a river moving through the water, the still water.
So
What happens if I redirect the water back the other way?
It resists your attempts to do so.
Poorly. Let's make the strength save DC 18.
Your son, make with the jockey with the water.
I want to try and bottle some.
You want to try to bottle it?
Mm.
So yeah, you lean down and you go to scoop it up into the bottle, and the bottle just goes whoop, and carries like out of your hand and moves down towards.
My bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, that was the big one.
That was the white mouth bottle.
thank you, mysterious water.
Gaston will ask the water which way to the portals to the floating island in Primordial.
The water, you do get a response back, and it basically just says, "We go this way."
Okay, thank you.
We go, not that's where they're supposed to go.
It says we go this way. I'll follow it. I mean, elementals are not exactly known for their supreme levels of intellect in the usual.
Pretty damn.
Yeah. You saying you're dumb, water.
Too smart.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Elementals are smarter than the average dwarf, but
Go average. You're way, way different than average.
Is that another door in front
no,
of
Way
us?
average.
bigger than average.
Yeah.
Rumor, nothing about you is average.
Is that another
Yeah.
door?
What's
Yeah,
up?
what else do we see
Is
around?
that a door?
This thing here in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a window.
Oh, I see.
Those are doors.
Yeah.
Is there anything else interesting in the room?
Other than the flowing water, no.
Beads.
Ask if either one works.
You're eating around.
Or ask the water.
No.
Does either portal work? You guys go in the same place or?
They say you get a response back. We go together.
All right.
This never had a heartbeat.
I don't want to be king of the beats. Oh, wow.
That's a face you made me at them keto pancakes.
As he goes, yeah.
Looking for the trash can. He goes like this. Put his mouth with.
King of the beans. King of the beans.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Not in a disco way.
They go.
And then he just picks it up and like drinking and putting everything to the side like I'm
Yeah.
never eating again.
So, well, guess we gotta power through this. Breathe.
calories.
Later. Don't eat those pancakes. Thanks for the safety tip.
It was funny. My wife was like, "Oh, you're gonna be in person. Like, I should make some cookies." And then I was like, "Well, you can't really because like Matt, like can't have gluten and stuff. That'd be really shitty to like make cookies and stuff." Wouldn't it? And then
Not
and
for
then
the rest of us.
Yeah.
then she was like blackmail like keto, and I'm like,
Wow.
and then she was like, well, no, like I have to like perfect. I'm like, yeah, right.
Right, yeah. I mean, we're not swinging for the fences first time out. Let's,
And then I made a comment about like,
free pastries or gluten-free baked goods shouldn't be a thing.
Gluten free shouldn't be.
and then I brought up.
Popcorn is gluten-free.
Well, that's just a happy coincidence.
Yeah, they haven't removed.
yeah,
the
I mean, to be fair, like, it's not shitty of you not to bring cookies. It's shitty of Matt to deny the rest of us cookies. Like, that's, I mean, really.
Don't get me wrong, Matt, but fuck you.
My
Don't get me wrong.
wife makes some really
Take this
good
the wrong
like
way.
chocolate shit marshmallow like cookies, like really good. And we were gonna make them and bring them, but you got your fucking disability and shit.
And yet you brought beer.
Does Boomer fit down those tunnels in his current size?
You can,
Let's see, does
I don't want to point out the inconsistency here.
yeah, apparently he does.
Excellent. Okay, we'll follow
His head,
Boomer.
he's got to duck a little bit, but yeah.
We'll follow Boomer down one of the paths.
Why
Break
Why
what
not?
happened?
don't you tell me how great that beer tastes while you're explaining why you didn't bring the gluten-filled cookies?
That's unfiltered water.
So, there we go. Now it makes sense.
This is a tasty beverage.
That's a big old glass of consideration.
Deep breath, man. Deep breaths.
By God, I'm a good person. Ooh, consideration.
you.
Oh, woo.
Did you buy any gluten-free beer when you went to Bevmo?
I did.
Didn't even notice. I didn't even give a fuck. Did not give two shits. He was too busy admiring himself for not bringing those cookies.
Such a friend.
Woo! That's really funny. All right, let's.
And that's funny because beer has gluten in it.
All right.
Which one was the default?
Hey, I have a master's in mansplaining.
Yahtzee.
Oh my God.
I got it from FU.
So funny. All right, Boomer, do you want to go down the right or the left path?
Sounds like last
They both go the same place, right?
Yeah.
Right is right.
Do you know?
You're a right hand rule kind of guy?
Yep.
All right.
All right, Jeff and I will go left.
What?
Really?
Right.
So you know these teleport you randomly to different places on the island, right?
Are they
So
teleportations?
we're gonna stride
We'll find out.
underwater. Is this the plan? These tunnels are
They
flooded,
go
right?
underwater. Should I
Yeah.
go? Like,
Are the tunnels
breathe
flooded?
in?
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, as you look down, you see that they go
Yeah,
into the water.
Skippy
Oh,
can
I
breathe.
got big lungs, so I could hold my breath for a while. Good luck to you.
I'm gonna go with orangutan right now.
Yeah, Skippy, you go and
I'm filled with them aquatic orangutans.
There's
Not filled with aquatic orangutan. That's how it works. That's how it works.
You need to go and find yourself like king of the sharks and
Jeff doesn't breathe. He can go.
Skippy.
I
yeah,
have water
Skippy
breathing.
breathe.
I'm fine.
I take a deep breath before going under.
All right. Well, so you can go. So Boomer, because you're tall, so you actually can go a little bit before it starts getting too deep. The rest of you, it starts getting. You can kind of tread water before
Cast
you run
on
out
puts
of
the
room.
book away.
Yeah, but you put it in its like special.
I put it in dimensional storage so it doesn't get wet.
Right.
Well, we can see how far it goes before it goes.
What?
We can see how far it goes before it gets underwater, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll ask Abigail. Do you have any spells that can like clear this water? Yes.
Oh, good lord! I just had this mental image of Nico in a mankini.
The poor hat.
Here we go.
That's
Where's that restoration spell?
He probably thinks he was really good at it as well.
Well, the other does is
Well,
broke
he
one of the
could,
guys
he
who
could
moves.
deceive
It
all of
doesn't
us into
fix the
thinking it was
problems.
good.
Yeah, it's all. No, trust me. This is good.
You
This
know,
is gonna be
Sagging
all
Head
the
boots,
rage
no matter
this
what.
summer.
Yeah. No, you just do the full Hasselhoff like running down the tunnel, slow motion running somehow.
What the hell? Oh,
Playing Baywatch on
Yeah.
Don't hassle the Hoff.
All right.
Nico is
I wrote
fast.
the Hasselhoff.
I lost my.
Right.
So you're bringing cookies next
What's
game.
that?
He's invisible.
There we go.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
you guys
we
are
made
close
that
in
happen.
age, but
All right.
Text
He
my
was
wife
very
at
young when he
midnight.
was on Night Rider.
Bring cookies next game.
I saw Night Rider.
Cookies now.
Bring cookies.
Bring cookies next.
In trouble, bring cookies.
I also saw Airwolf.
Nico, you can get to about there before you have to kind of start swimming.
Gaston is just hanging on to the back of Boomer.
I'm not going to go in the water.
Oh, you're
Why?
not going in the water.
The water's nice.
No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait back here until Skippy messages me that it's not going to kill me.
Actually, as long as it's within 10 minutes, I'll just keep parting the water as we go.
Yeah. So you part the water, the stream from the
Oh, you
from
can
the
do that.
from the fountain.
For 10 minutes.
The stream from the fountain continues to
I'll just make a passageway long enough
carry on. Yeah.
so we can go by.
Oh, okay.
after
Yeah, all right.
Boomer's already like waded in.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I'm just cleaning the undercarriage a little bit. Just saying.
Yeah, just letting him. This is the only bath he gets. You talk to the primordial water. Oh, can you guys make a detour? And,
Water goes around.
yeah, well, yeah, the water's all new.
He goes, we'll check.
Nope,
We don't do that.
we don't do that.
So it's kind of a
Turns
establishment,
out
so-
I don't want to be a poison.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow him down. If he's parting the water, I will.
Yeah, Gaston.
I'll follow him down.
So Gaston, when you part the water, do you let it close a little on Nico? Yeah, I guess you're going.
Actually,
Oh, sorry, buddy.
it'll just keep dripping on it, like down the back of his
just,
neck.
constantly
Dripping down the back of his neck.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it still manages to drip down the back of your neck.
Just Nico keeps doing it. Seriously, dude. Seriously. Guess also. Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Add some to his boots.
It goes-
You know
Have
what?
you guys seen the
And the back of his
beach,
underwear.
the beach shower with the shampoo?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Guys, yeah, the
Oh,
guy's like,
yeah.
ah! Yeah, guy like flips out.
Like
So
Muzzle Beach or
funny.
something. Like this
Yeah.
big yoke dude just freaking out. He can't
He's so frustrated.
Yeah, and it's like,
And that's why
I'm
we
looking
don't
at
use
it, I'm like,
steroids.
man, you're gonna burn through all your rages.
You're not attacking anyone.
Yeah, like that's clearly wasted.
Gonna rage him.
So,
All right, so yeah, you continue down. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay, so yeah, you get down. So yeah, you get down to the bottom. You make your way down to the bottom. In the last chamber, you see a very large sort of ornate fountain that the water is flowing into, and the water inside of this is swirling around.
I'll jump in.
And you see it going down. All right, so yeah, you jump in.
It's supposed to be a portal, right?
Oh.
Oh, is this like a little chamber in here?
Let Boomer go
Yeah.
first.
Like that's
I don't
not
want
the
him to get
portal.
stuck and have us behind him.
No, you gotta keep going down
Well, then you
more.
gotta go
Okay,
through
I
the
know.
ground
I'm just saying,
portal.
like,
Who's
there's
got a
nothing
portal?
right there
It's
in that.
got a plunger that big. Just saying.
No.
Okay.
You do
Yeah,
see.
it's
You do see.
Yeah,
It looks
it's
like
nice.
as you guys get a little bit farther down, it looks like there was stuff in here. You see broken bits of stuff.
Oh, the English have been here.
Yeah, it looks like some stuff got carried away. Like stuff has been taken out of the temple.
Did they carve their flag in the wall?
That's the Americans.
Yeah.
No,
the Americans would pee it.
That's mine.
mine.
What kind of stuff? Like,
I mean, there's like looks like broken bits of stonework.
okay.
You see, there's a little bit of like gilt. Not like
Definitely the British.
yeah, not that kind of gilt. Stuff that had been gilded.
Oh, that was a D, not a T.
This is a great game, guys.
Yeah, so you see, it looks like there was like stonework and a few other things that had been carried away.
I mean, for a reason, but
Well, I mean, the Samoans are happy that we get to get laid off of, you know, in the real life game.
Huh?
What? No.
All right, so yeah, you
own this island. You don't have a flag.
So yeah, you come down. You come down here to the bottom, and you can see this fountain. This other fountain it's much more ornate than the ones at the top, but it has a very similar aesthetic. And the water in it is swirling around.
Gaston jumps in, and anyone who doesn't follow is probably going to get wet very shortly.
So yeah, Gaston runs in and dives. And you guys hear sort of this rumbling sound as the water that had been previously displaced is now making its way back into the space that it previously occupied.
Time to go.
Let's go.
You don't want a wet pussy here, Abigail.
Nice.
So Abigail, Abigail like shakes her head a little bit as you say this, and as the
Nico
water
vomits in his mouth a little.
and as the water begins to slosh and close in behind you, you all dive into the portal. Water swirls around you. It gets like up your nose and everywhere. And you feel like you're being squeezed through a tube. Like there's a lot of, like, just a huge amount of pressure on you.
It's like being born again.
You don't know the smell, breathe underwater, you.
Nope.
Cool.
Massive amount of pressure as you are being, squeezed through this tube, and then you all pop out. You come out of this. There's another circular.
Gaston pops out and screams at the top of his lungs, "Wicked!"
Well, this isn't like the
Then
barbarian
looks around and
birthing
takes him
process.
process.
The barbarian birthing process is your mother is on a bench press, and then you are shot into a giant vat full of whey.
That full of whey.
Yes, whey protein.
Oh, I thought it was creatine.
Mm. And then
Yeah.
the baby just comes out and it's like, "Brrr."
Creatine. I hadn't thought of that. How
Wait,
to get bigger
Can you
gains.
nurse your babies with power drinks?
That's right.
Muscle milk.
Monster and steroids mixed together.
I take muscle milk.
I
And
take creatine.
And creatine. Creatine's my pre-workout. And muscle milk.
So is the burning bath like just creatine and muscle milk?
No, it's a bench press, remember?
That's right.
Well, the bench press can be in the bath.
Yeah, she can.
Oh my lord.
Oh, there it is.
It's an incline bench
Yeah.
in the back.
Wouldn't squats work better?
Oh wow. Yeah.
I think we got a thing going on here.
We gotta
Apologize
start
to all
selling
birthing mothers.
They should be squatting in creatine. It's
Yes.
serious.
Obviously.
Squatting in creatine.
Yeah.
Yeah. to build strong babies.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not sure
Are you
how much
against
that would
membrane?
cost,
It's
actually.
Yeah. No,
I think,
Very
yeah.
expensive.
what?
Yeah.
That much creativity.
All right.
No, creativity's cheap.
You guys arrive. You pop out of a fountain, this orange fountain.
It's like a Mario thing.
You pop out. The first thing that you notice is that you are in the floor is it's not cut stone, sort of like a rough cavern sort of floor, but there is furniture in here, but it's all of a massive size. Like the scale is absolutely huge. But it looks like sort of regular furniture. No, like
Skullthor size.
yeah, like the furniture is absolutely massive when you pop out
Having
of this thing.
flashbacks to Skull Island, actually, where we were like
Is that
with the
before?
cat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was before.
And you can see there's
I
a flow of water that's coming out of the fountain and it's moving in this direction. Like it's moving that way. And that is where we will
Is that where
stop.
the air elementals are?
Well-
that way?
hold on, Ed.
Yeah.
You showed a picture with no furniture.
Turns out they
I
don't
thought you
have
worked on it.
giant sized furniture in the
Why
thing.
not?
I don't know. I
Can you
tried.
make the
I
furniture objects
Why
larger?
can't you just?
you can, but it doesn't. They don't get as big as I.
Don't you
like.
work at like you're a scientist, right?
Yeah.
So science,
the
science.
Science that shit.
Yeah. I don't
so,
understand.
It works in the movies.
You just need a montage.
Well, I
Yeah.
did put in a feature request, so I do what I can. Yeah. So, I mean,
That's how
We-
science.
that's how science actually
Oh.
works. Yeah.
We can only expect the two Norwegians to work so fast.
Wait, the Norwegian? I thought they were half Dutch.
Yeah, they're busy right now.
So you know them, right? Dad?
That's
how that works.
They put their crossbows or something.
Right. So,
Oh, slackers.
will the party continue to follow the path of the elements? Will Boomer take a nasty poo when he
that's
finally
guaranteed.
shrieks down?
Got an elemental beat, eh, right?
There's a reason I was about 15 feet up.
Right. Will Abby and Nico ever check their privilege? Find out next week.
Nico
Good
check.
guys.
Nico check.